She bit my style, so I bit her face. You don't wanna fuck with a little metal case. Put a basic bitch back in her place. Now Devereaux, drop that fucking bass. It's Bridget, bitch, and I'm in the cut. Flirty, nerdy, little juggalo slut. You don't like me, I don't give a fuck. You can kiss my cute little juggalo butt. I got the hatchet man branded on me. Bridget bites, can't nobody fuck with me. The carnival love me and take care of me, cause I represent juggalo family. All the ops want us to die. Fuck 12, especially the FBI. Juggalo strong, we multiply with our middle fingers up in the sky. I wanna see you move, wanna see you bounce. Turn up the heat, let's burn down this fucking house. I wanna see you move, wanna see you bounce. Turn up the heat, let's burn down this fucking house. I wanna see you move, I wanna see you bounce. Turn up the heat, let's burn down this fucking house. I wanna see you move, wanna see you bounce. Turn up the heat, let's burn down this fucking house. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Bring the bass back, bring the bass back, bring the bass back, bring the bass back, bring the bass back. I like painting my face up and dancing around to them haunted bumps and carny sounds. I hold it down for the underground. We do this for the culture, fuck your clout. Others pop champagne, we poppin' Fagos. Shake them all up, then we spray them hoes. Catch me wildin' at the ICP show, getting wet in the front rows. I got the hatchet man branded on me. Bridget bites, can't nobody fuck with me. The carnival love me and take care of me, cause I represent juggalo family. All the ops want us to die. Fuck 12, especially the FBI. Juggalo strong, we multiply with our middle fingers up in the sky. I wanna see you move, wanna see you bounce. Turn up the heat, let's burn down this fucking house. I wanna see you move, wanna see you bounce. Turn up the heat, let's burn down this fucking house. I wanna see you move, I wanna see you bounce. Turn up the heat, let's burn down this fucking house. I wanna see you move, wanna see you bounce. Turn up the heat, let's burn down this fucking house.
It's the weekly Wicked Web Show with TeamMUJ. Family united, not divided, let me hear you say. It's the weekly Wicked Web Show with TeamMUJ. Family united, not divided, let me hear you say. It's the weekly Wicked Web Show. It's the weekly Wicked Web Show.
Yo! What up? Welcome back. Happy 422. So we're 422 up in this bitch, rolling them up.
Hey, yo, welcome back. Yeah, like Prez Murder said, another episode of the Weekly Wicked Web Show.
Yo.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we're back in the cut tonight. Yeah, Phil, we shout out everybody in the room already. do that beer. We're running a little behind, but you know how it goes. Juggalo shit. Damn, so that was all right. That was 2 weeks ago. I was gonna say, was the Strange, Dark, and Mysterious. We did that the same weekend as Mikey Serious John, right?
Yes, sir.
So yeah, the last you guys have seen us here on the channel was for our Strange, Dark, and Mysterious episode. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Pull that hood up. No, thanks, man. This shirt would have been fresh for the Strange, Dark, and Mysterious episode.
I was actually going to wear that shirt, but I knew he was going to wear it. So I was like, damn, hold back.
Hell yeah. Yeah, the Strange, Dark, and Mysterious episode, that was 2 weeks ago. We were joined by Humble Among and Bridget Bites. And, man, we told some fucking wild-ass stories. When it ended up coming down to it, I, almost forgot even some of the shit that we talked about. I forgot to that. I wasn't even going to think about bringing it up throughout that show. You know what I'm saying?
The show was hype.
Yeah, I think that was one of the more fun theme type shows that we've done. Prez Murderous was big on wanting to do the Strange, Dark, and Mysterious conspiracies type stuff like we did months back, years back, actually, right around the Pandy Wamby.
I felt it was an anticipated topic.
Oh, it was for sure, man. A lot of people tuned in. A lot of people told their stories. Man, for some of the shit that we had talked about, I thought about for fucking the last 2 weeks. The stuff that Bridget was talking about. Jiggy was just dropping story after story on us. It was wild.
Yeah, you're forgetting. Delegate. See what you did. Now they know where we're at. Giving away the hideout. No, that shit was dope.
Yeah, the Strange, Dark, Mysterious. Yeah, so we talked mad stories. Jiggy and I told a combined ghost story then too, and we told it in 3 parts throughout the episode. And I feel like the way that we told that ended up really I don't know, making the story more captivating and shit.
This man's gonna die.
I know, bro. He's over here. I'm trying to talk to him as he's fucking just dying and shit. Yo, shout out Cheese House. That's what he's dying.
I was about to say, I was listening to Bobby, but I heard Prez die in the background.
And I was just all right, hey, because we've had Prez die on the show before, and I was hey, all right, look, we'll just keep talking through it.
Follow the model, dog.
Yeah, that would have been crazy though. Prez Murderous died on that bitch though for sure. I was just gonna talk to his coffin. I actually even turned my back to him so that if he died, I was like, all right, I gotta see it.
I was watching on the screen.
But yeah, that shit was dope. Like I said, it was hella captivating the way that we told it in 3 different parts and shit. And I had a lot of fun telling that story because really, I don't think we've told it that ever. I think we only told the last part of it.
Perspectives.
Yeah, because we started telling the story, and then Jiggy was able to join the show a little bit later. And hell yeah, shout out Relic. When Jiggy came in, he was able to finish or tell his side of the story that I had told a little bit before he was on there. I thought that was dope. I thought it flowed super fresh. And then, man, I thought that show was really it was hype, and it was what we were looking forward to on that weekend. But we had also were lined up to do
top 10 Ouija Max.
Yeah, top
Speed Cloud.
Hell yeah.
Mikey Sears.
Shout out Mikey Sears.
What's up, boy? Mikey Sears.
Yeah, we went hard as fuck on that show for sure. That shit was mad fun, man.
That shit was, no man, I laughed so hard. I mean, shit was just fun. We had 50? Because Pilot ended up joining. We had 50 songs.
Yeah.
And
It was great.
the majority of them were all different.
Yeah, that was as cool as because of the way that we had made our list, that we were able to keep them different than if someone picked one, unless it was an absolute on your list, you were able to kind of pick another because we had so many more. I liked how Prez set up every one of his songs. He'd be he would say something, and then he'd be and that's because something, and then just name the fucking Ouija Max song. It was just such cool setups for sure. It's
Presentation was, that's why they call it a presentation.
Yo, we were telling all kinds of side stories on that shit. We we were just fucking laughing and shit. Man, like for real, some of the side stories, and like it was speaking of clout, so we were telling clout stories too that we would never tell anywhere. We're like,
Ever.
spilling some speaking our clout on speaking of clout.
Because, you know, we do. We like to stay humble.
Humble among. We
So,
yeah, but like so there was just some like we told clout stories. We talked about our favorite Ouija Mac songs and why they were our favorite Ouija Mac songs, and then we just like talked nonsense for an hour or so too. And then the chair broke on Jiggy.
Oh my gosh.
Shit.
And that's like at the 2 hour mark. It was like 2 hours.
so you catch yourself having a bad day, you can go to the 2 hour mark, 2 hour 10 minutes, something
Like 2 hours and 19 minutes or something like that. 2 hours and
like
yeah.
that.
Just started 2 minutes before.
And watch
30
Jiggy
seconds.
fall on his ass and have yourself a laugh. It's mad
Legit.
hilarious.
Yeah. That was hilarious. Dude, I'm fried for today's shows right now too. Like I'm feeling like I'm running on fucking sparks or whatever, but hey, like yeah, so I'm gonna have a couple of days off moments, I'm sure I can feel it and shit. But here I was thinking about Jiggy falling out of that chair. That shit was fucking funny as fuck, man.
I watched it the other day just to laugh.
It straight crumpled on his ass. It was like
I was like, no, bro, we fixed it.
I have no legs. I
have no legs.
Yo, shit. Yeah, that shit was funny as fuck, man. I don't know. It was like perfect timing in the chair breaking.
That was the last comment.
Oh shit.
We both like,
So, wait, what?
Did you hear that? No.
Yeah, but exactly, Bridget, for sure. So that shit was just great. It was like perfect time when the chair crumbled.
Because we were speaking about with the shot, he blow his legs up,
Yeah,
and
then the fucking
then
chair
he fucking
crumbled.
leg out.
And then it broke, like, we were trying to fix the shit, and then it just broke again fully. That's how you know the podcast was good. We kept it rolling then, too. And for real, man, if you guys didn't peep that shit, if you want to know why, or what and why our favorite Ouija checks are, go ahead and check that shit out. I mean, it was like 2 weeks ago. Mike's dropped like 20 fucking shows since then.
Nice.
So.
tonight, what are we going to talk about?
Man, so tonight we got a lot to talk about, actually.
And tonight, what was last week? We would have had probably more songs to talk about.
Yeah, straight up. Yeah, because, yesterday, it's Friday, yeah. So Detritus dropped finally on everyone. So we'll be talking that. We'll be talking about these clown tours. And we'll be talking some Got J shit. Some of the shit that we're talking about the gathering tonight, we've already talked about. But we're gonna put a little bit more detail into it, I think, tonight. But before we get started, we're gonna run this new jump that dropped this week from our boy Dabio Trill, featuring Roadside Ghost. So yeah, peep out this track, and we'll be right back. Oh, it's gonna play this video. Oh shit. Yeah, bro, I'm fucking hurting. We're gonna get this shit going. So, all right, you guys go. This is the new Dabio Trill.
My man is struggling.
Roadside Ghost. I'm dying over here. All right, here you go.
Devro.
I'm so low, so low. I'm so low, so low. So low, so low. They call me Mr. Lonely. So low, you never know me. So low, they call me Mr. Lonely. The one you don't see, I'm always feeling so low. I sit alone by the river smoke of a cigarette, crawling through the hallways that are in my head. I take another drag, exhale another breath. I've wasted all my time, now there's barely any left. I'm chasing highs, I'll never find my favorite sights I've left behind. I wish that I could turn back time, I wish that I could escape my mind. Am I stoned or paranoid? The voice in my head said they're annoyed. They tell me I fucked up, they tell me I fucked up. I'm so low, so low. I'm so low, I'm so low. I'm so low, so low. They call me Mr. Lonely. So low, you never know me. See, I'm always feeling so overwhelmed by my regrets. My life is such a mess. I've never seen success. All of these constant dreams of death. Now tell me what is coming next. Is living just a test? I'm strained by all the stress. I've got this pain that's in my chest. I take a walk into the woods to escape from everyone. I brought along a book and I'm carrying a gun. My soul is on the run from a life that barely was. Now a father standing shook as he's burying his son.
With Slido, you're just one button away from
Boop. Sorry about that.
Hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah. Yo, man. Like, I'm like, when Darby said he was releasing that track, I think we all got pretty excited, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a fucking, like, it's a good track. Mikey said he didn't like Roadside Ghost. I fuck with that Roadside Ghosts dude's voice, you know what I'm saying? Like, it sounds kind of like a Lane Staley type of voice. So I did like him on that shit with Jay, Ain't No Time. And I thought that was pretty gas. So hearing hearing them together was really fucking fresh. Actually, sounded good. I don't know, like we're on Maggie Sarah's channel. We might have been talking more shit. We're on our channel though. So shout out to Darby though, straight steadily killing it, man. I'd really like to, like, you know, Mikey Sarah saying, you know, he thinks that's just a Lucy. I think so too. Like now, you know, now I think it's a Lucy for sure. That's dope as fuck, man. Shout out to Darby, like I said, killing it, man. Darby and Dev, that shit.
I got my research.
Big boy gas, you know what I'm saying? Those guys always fucking coming through with the freshness. And speaking of fucking Dev coming through on some freshness, Jiggy, man. You know, Jiggy, Jiggy graduated top of his class in the Scroll Keepers Academy. I was lucky enough to cheat off a Jiggy through the exams and make it through to graduation.
I'm impressed.
Hell yeah, man. That's wild. That's wild, you guys. That was my first thought when I saw that Darby was releasing that track. I was like, wow, that's wild. Yeah. Things have changed. I feel like, you know, for this episode, to have the top Scroll Keeper of the Scroll Keeper Academy on here to break down these last several months leading to detritus. Jiggy has been at all of the functions, keeping up with the scroll keeping every day when he would be putting hours into decoding detritus. He would be letting us know his improvements while he was locked away in his dungeon with his different monocles and pulling out the scrolls.
What was the Red Rider shit?
Your fucking Ovaltine
Yeah,
decoder.
my Ovaltine shit.
Straight up, but Jiggy was down getting in there, you know what I'm saying? So man, I actually need another beer, Fathead, for sure. So Jiggy,
You won't be able to see the bag of weed. I mean, it's there.
but Jiggy Mane, though, he will be shining the prophecies down to us and what he learned along the way.
I learned a lot.
Jiggy Fresh,
I learned a lot.
let us know from the beginning, because I know you've said here on Twitter and in our group chats how awesome this was from start to finish. Well, let those ninjas who don't know your journey from Juggalo, Ohio, all the way until detritus.
It was a long, 3 months?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a long 3 months, man. That shit was, just from the beginning, though, and I don't want to say, I know you guys are giving me big props, you know what I'm saying, but I had a lot of help along the way, too. But,
My friends.
yeah, straight up.
I think I only helped Jiggy like twice on it, and I felt so good when I was able to like. Yeah, Jiggy, I got it, buddy. Here, let me tell you.
Rome Bone helped me out in the beginning, man. Shout out to Beneath the Dirt. He helped me out with some shit in the beginning. I couldn't figure it out on the iPad and all that stuff. But that was like the very beginning he helped me with. After that, it was on from there, dude. And it was like it really was a journey, dude. And you know, him leading up to talking about it, he said it's like something that's never been done before, something that's interactive, and it really was, dude. Like from the text messages to getting that IG, you know what I'm saying? I guess you can say now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Scroll Keeper 17 before anybody else, you know what I'm saying? To that Discord, that it actually got started on Instagram.
Yeah.
It was a big group chat, but they couldn't add so many people or whatever, so we started the Discord shit. So I joined that. Ouija and Joyce later on, and it had, a lot of people that were helping out with the Android, issues and shit. So that was dope too. The Discord was a big help. And the other Scroll Keepers that I met in there, dude, were, help everybody would help each other out. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey.
The times that I did.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
He's hurting though.
Dog, I am fucking hurting, dog.
He's just hurting.
Man, dog, I am hurting. I was drinking fucking Modelo's till 4:00 in the morning last night. It's just not fucking good, dog. Oh shit. Hey, but look, I drove home and still made it to the weekly live show tonight to be here with y'all. So I'm gonna go get another beer while Jiggy keeps talking so I can kick this hangover a little bit. I'm gonna grab one. I'm gonna bring down that one of those cosmic things.
Oh yeah.
I want to talk a little bit more about the trends though too, but on how awesome it was. But Jiggy, talk to him about getting to the first couple like hymns even when we first started getting music out of it.
Yeah, when we first started getting it was the hymns out of there, dude. It was that was dope because if you haven't heard them by now, there's still time to find them, maybe. But I have them anyway. So either way, I mean, the first time hearing the hymns, the hymn to Heed the Rain, or To Refuse was first. Just that was dope. And it was something different. It didn't sound like nothing Ouija's ever done. It was him singing like fucking angel. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say angelic as
fallen angelic is what he was singing like. You know what I'm saying? The hymns.
Like a beautiful baby angel.
Yeah, like a beautiful.
Beautiful.
But yeah, getting the first hymns and even like getting
detritus, motherfucker.
Leading up to it, that's not even part of it yet. We'll get into the hymns later on too. But even just getting like, I'm not gonna give you guys the hidden flame and all this shit. Maybe after a little while, I'll share them with you guys. But even like reverse shit, like at the end of it, it'd be, can you hear it? Calling detritus. It was us who unlocked Gabba G. It was us who unlocked Refuse. It's there's a lot of cool shit, like cool messages, dope shit to hear.
We had thought about doing like a full on video midpoint through it, but I feel like Jiggy didn't want to give up, like, because really he didn't want to spoil this for anybody. Because really, like, when you do figure it out and you start doing it yourself, it's fun as fuck. Like, some of those days where I would like, Jiggy would tell me like where to start or whatever, and I would start like decoding these things. Like I never knew what fucking hexadecimal codes were. I knew binary, but like hexadecimal, I don't know what the fuck that was. And like the way that they did this was super, like, it was well planned, it was smart, it was detailed as fuck. Yeah. It was tedious at times,
Super, bro. I don't
think about all those dead ends. The dead ends on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's even
go into stuff that wouldn't make sense. Go into video links that would not make any fucking sense at all. Like
literally just some weird off the wall shit.
And a lot of times, if you didn't pay attention, you would miss what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah. And there's even
it was wild, bro.
One of the messages from the shit said something here, right here. Something you must learn about navigating detritus is that there are many dead ends. There is beauty in them, but nothing else. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? So like he's telling me like, hey, check this weird shit out, but they ain't nothing here for you to see. You know what I'm saying? But all through all that shit though, like it had me paying attention to everything that he was putting out. Like literally, I would like if he was on live on Facebook, I was watching. If he went to Instagram or something, hours later, I was watching. Like, he's gonna drop some weird shit, and there's. Where's that one? I think I showed you guys already, but that is crazy.
Yeah, that's so.
And this, he said, in this.
Okay.
And that was
you guys get real.
That was in the comments in the YouTube video.
Jiggy's got to publish his notes. You know what I'm saying? The notes that he legit took the time and effort. You know what I'm saying? Like to where Jiggy wasn't just waiting for someone to like. Figure it out and then jump on there. Yeah, he was like literally like he'd be messaging us for hours straight. Like, all right, I think I got it. Okay, I think I got this. All right, I'm on to the next thing now. And we'd be like, damn, dog, like, and really be like actually doing it. You know what I'm saying?
His notes have like 17 chapters.
Straight up.
I got like I said, I got stuck at times, and people that other scroll keepers that figured it out had, you know what I'm saying?
Next time when I'm hitting that lick, it's gonna be with Darby and Deb's face on it. How you gonna get mad when I'm asking you for your money and you're looking at Darby's blue ass eyes on this mask? How you gonna get mad, bro? You ain't gonna be able to be mad. You know what I'm saying?
I still should have got the pillow.
Yeah, I know, bro. The pillow, straight up.
I just wanted to do it so never.
Dog, if I would have got the pillow and gave it to Max, so then he could have been like, just do this Max shit. I don't know. Shit. Hell yeah. But man, so like before I walked away, and I know Jiggy still got a lot to talk about this, but I did think like some of these, like I said, when you would figure it out and you'd crack the codes or whatever, it'd be cool as fuck. You'd be like, dog, I did it. You get this message, and the message, like, I had one that I like had written out, you know what I'm saying? Because it was like backwards, so I was writing it out, and just like I have it sitting on my, like, it's stuck to my bulletin board now, and it was like the one that says like, it won't always be a scroll keeper, it won't always be easy from here or whatever.
From here on,
yeah, it's fucking so dope, man.
Can we play these now or no?
I think.
I think that's something you need to talk to Kat about.
Like, I feel like you can.
Like if you ain't get.
I feel like up until. I feel like the other two, the EPs you can't, but the hymns you can.
I think.
Hold your head a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like the hymns you can because the hymns are.
I think we should, if we get like 13 views,
we get 13.
Then we should 13 viewers.
Yeah.
Then we should share.
Yeah, I mean we can.
Well,
Sal, that's where I missed a lot. Then too was not being in the Discord. Yeah. I stopped being in the fucking Discord then too.
The Discord did help a lot, and like I said, that started off as a Instagram chat when you got to that Scrollkeeper 17 page.
I like because I have all my notifications. Like even our homies don't like. There's a couple of homies that only communicate with us through Discord. But when I got my new phone, I never put those notifications back on, so I didn't get any of those. And then I was getting so many of that stupid fucking Instagram chat with all that other shit that I left that then too. And I was like, I'm gonna miss stuff, for sure.
Well, the only reason I got kicked from Instagram is because, like I said, you couldn't invite, and there were so many people starting to come in.
Okay.
So. Yeah, big shout out to that Discord, man. The Skullkeepers Discord, that shit was hype. They had I miss them a lot because I work, but they had like movie nights and shit, bro. Like they would throw little shit on the screen, everybody would be in the chat. Like old school, remember how you used to do that shit?
That was fun.
So they would do that. They would do movie nights, like Q&As.
Shout out TPC.
I know at the show today, Humble Among's out there in Virginia Beach. Shout out to Humble, opening up for Ouija tonight. But a lot of them Skullkeepers from the Discord are there and had like a big dinner and shit. So that's pretty dope, dude.
That's
like,
the shit, man.
It'd have been hype if I could make that, but
Yeah, that's true.
duty's call.
Jiggy kind of fast tracked me through a lot of it there too. I had lost my phone when it first kicked off, out in Juggalo, Ohio. So I, for a week, once I got my phone back, I'm like, all right, Jiggy, catch me up. So he caught me up on that, and then once if I didn't know something, I would just go ask him because he had already figured a bunch of that shit out,
Yeah, there's hella shit, man. Like the backward shit is dope. There's, like Bobby said, there's Morse code, there's binary code, there's hexadecimal codes, there's URL codes, there's decrypted, all kinds of
messages and shit. Yeah, it was pretty wild. The Morse code then one too. So to go to decode the Morse code, and then it was the Morse code just broke down into something. Yeah. And then that broke down into something else. And you're like, yo, this shit is fucking.
So yeah, the first ones were a lot like that. A lot of them were like from Morse code to binary or hexadecimal to then you finally get the message as you break it down. But then when he says, it's not going to be so easy for now. That's when shit started getting weird with the videos and wild
videos were wild
and there's some good videos. There's a lot of good videos, and then even that other website. The vid,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
that shit was weird. That last video that it showed was creepy as fuck, bro.
Running up the wall.
Yeah, that shit was just weird as fuck, man. All of it was weird. At one point, I think at one point was that stream of that statue in France? Was that something, or was that a mistake that we had made? Where I was doing that live stream and it was
it was that and then with the candles and shit.
Yeah,
I don't think that was anything.
Isn't that weird though that it took whatever we put in, it took us to something like that?
It took it to a lot. There's a couple of them.
Yeah.
I don't know if you got them all, but there's a couple of them I probably still have in here. There were live feeds of especially that time where I had to catch up. I was like, damn, I'm behind 4 days or whatever. When you get those videos, there was a bunch of live feeds. Some were highways. Some were just fucking corners. It was, you know what I'm saying? It was weird. It was dope. It was, dude, I never had this much fun.
Top flight.
I never had this much fun, just doing this shit, bro. It was dope as fuck, man. And man, that we're talking about the hymns. You've never heard Ouija like this before.
When those hymns first, bro, it was spiritual. And I know TPC was talking about refuse in here now. It's then if you heard that, then you hadn't heard the hymns, then it's very similar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and
very similar.
It hits, bro. It hits you. It's different, bro.
And it's so good though. It's different. It's way different.
He's chilling out at the beach, and I bet you at the beach he was with slides with socks on. At the beach, I bet you he was. I ain't even seen the picture. I'm just saying. I assume that if Saul was at the beach, he had slides with socks on. Oh, okay, all right.
Hey, no, but they do got some stuff going on, so that's a whole different thing.
Hell yeah, man. I hope you guys
I seen you guys out
had a
there.
good time last night.
Yeah.
Got to see that motherfucking stripey boy up out there.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah, the hymns real that
Yeah, the hymns they hit different, and then
look in the mirror for my soul.
Bro, I want to play it, bro.
I think. Hey, look. I want Jiggy to play some of the hymns if for you guys haven't heard them.
Fucking sing along.
Prez Murderous says that we need 3 more people watching right now, though, for him to want to let us play this shit. So, someone let us know. You know what I'm saying? He's a shoebie. Hell yeah, you already know, dog. Straight up. Yo. Tev messaged me. He's like, yo, how'd the time move up while we've been waiting? You know, like,
yeah, everybody, people, time to get in.
It's like the time for our show is based on Prez Murderous's location.
Yeah.
So since he was upstairs and in the garage, it wouldn't let us go live at that time.
This is true.
That's wild.
Yeah, so while we're waiting for these people, man, we'll keep talking.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so the hymns, all these hidden messages, and like there's even a point where it says, 11 need this hymn to proceed. So you had to wait
until
11 more people
had heard it or whatever.
Before you get any other next text message or whatever. So that was dope.
Yeah, because Prez Murderous had rolled up this giant-sized junta, and as the junta got bigger, as he rolled it, the time had to increase. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I'm just prepping my crew for the junta at the gathering.
Yeah, absolutely.
Big breaks.
Dev, you know about that junta at the gathering.
Hell yeah. Fuck it. Hey, there's 11 in there. We get one more. Jiggy's playing a hymn for you guys who've heard it and haven't heard it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, who's
I'll lock it down if we get one more.
Who in here has heard the hymns? Bro, that shit was hype, though. The whole graduating thing, finally getting to that point where you find all the other shit is, oh man, it was so like, I did it. I graduated from high school. I legit did, and that felt better than graduating from high school. You know what I'm saying? I legit graduated from a good school by the skin of my teeth, but I graduated, and this goalkeeper shit, I felt more prideful in this than I did.
Jiggy was happy as fuck. Hey, Jiggy.
Earlier, I was just about to say, doing all that, doing that work probably gives you an invigorating.
Completing it. Yeah, hell yeah. Like I said, I felt like that even when I would crack one of the simple hexadecimal codes or whatever. Oh, should I figure it out? Right there. When I told Jiggy about the Scroll Keeper IG thing, I felt like so happy that I was able to tell Top Flight Scroll Keeper, you know what I'm saying? I was like, Jiggy, did you see this though? Yeah, he's like, oh shit, dog. Like,
and the same thing though, like I didn't just send me that shit. I was like, hey, how did you get there? He's like, all right, start here. All right, and then I did, and it was more fun than breaking down that shit.
Yeah, unless I would tell Jiggy, unless I wanted to know right away, I would say, hey, let me try to figure it out. But if I, need it, I'll come to ask you or whatever,
And that's what it was. Like I would even tell him, I'm like, do you want me to tell you what it is, or do you want me to tell you where to start? You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was. And then, like I said, that whole Discord was hella helpful.
Shout out to ChatGPT for helping me crack all the codes for the last fucking 3 weeks. Straight up, I'm like, hey, I just put the fucking code in there and it fucking busted that out for me and shit. Because in my Jiggy, I'm sure. I didn't get the tool. I didn't get the toolkit first because I had jumped in later where Jiggy was at.
Wasn't Jiggy the one that informed you about the toolkit?
Yeah. So I was using that at first, and I was using my own websites that I had found to decode these things. So in my browser, I had 25 fucking tabs open because I'd have a hexadecimal decoder, a Morse code decoder, a fucking.
I found one that just did it all.
Yeah, and then I found this good one that had had it all on there. But then you were still keeping it open because even here, all those SoundCloud pages are still in my. Look at this all over the top.
Look right here.
Yeah. So, at the top, you can see that's where even still in my shit, it's all detritus shit. Except for that open tab is still Darby O'Trill on SoundCloud, but I forgot that this song's streaming on fucking Apple Music and stuff now, so I could take it down. But this was my favorite Darby O'Trill song, and it's been in an open browser. It's been in an open tab in a browser for fucking 4 years now. So.
And now you know.
Yeah, 2020, but it's been
4 years.
Yeah, it's been 4 years in this fucking browser. But I guess I can close that out.
You just refreshed it 20 minutes ago, or 2 years ago.
The app is gonna be like, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, this whole shit was dope. Even Jordan Pink would get mad at you, dude. Are you doing this again? Yeah. There's a new fucking text message. You know what I'm saying? Yo, the Tritus is calling, baby. I got shit to do.
For real, man. And then Jiggy would be blowing up the chat. Oh, bro, hey, all new shit. new shit, and then and like when it did start getting to like that's where I feel like it did suck for people who didn't get to experience it completely, because then when you did start hearing like music coming from it, it was badass, you know. And if you did graduate and you did get through to the end, you were highly rewarded.
Yeah.
But the decoding didn't stop at fucking right before Detritus, so it continues on.
That shit was getting to Apogee Refuse was crazy, bro. Because if you didn't know what you were doing, you were staring at a code, a computer fucking whatever URL code, just the whole website decrypted, right? So you had to go through and look for certain words to fucking find that shit, bro.
Yo,
that Discord.
That was the heavy payoff. Crust some gas, bro.
Yo, Crust was gas as fuck. I don't know if I can talk that yet.
What?
The other
hymns?
Well, the hymns we're gonna play those. But
what's that? Just don't talk the EPs. No, you can talk that. I would think maybe.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because people had to see that video.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people in here were in that video premiere. So if you missed that, I might have something for you.
Thank you, dog. I appreciate that. Hope that edible hits you right, dog. I'm fucking like, I know you guys went out and saw Ouija last night, so you should be chilling, but I am fucking, I'm like real, I have my synapses aren't snapping as fast as they should right now.
No, shout out to other lotion, man.
He went wicked as a motherfucker with some.
I know Onstead, the Licks are out still on the road. They hit Virginia Beach, North Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia Beach. And I think they're hitting another one, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think Trailer Park City's gonna do Jacksonville tomorrow.
No, so that's dope. There you go.
Bro, I really wanted to, man. I was seriously gonna fly to fucking Tampa, but it's not gonna work out. I'm going to Raw on Monday, and that was really all I'll be able to take off from work. You know, because the gathering is coming up, and we'll be talking about that later. We're not gonna be talking too much, but TPC. We'll be seeing you at the gathering, you know what I'm saying? Always spending some time with TPC and the fellows. Chilling at the gathering.
Midwest United Thug
Midwest United Thugalo reunion at the motherfucking gather. But yeah, dude, let's run a little bit of the Hemi hymns. Just give people a little bit of taste.
I'm going to take my
Honestly.
I want to hit that.
So Jiggy is going to play a little bit of motherfucking these hymns and stuff, you know. Yeah, seriously, that'd be dope.
Let's see what we got.
Going out to Tampa. I mean, that would be the show. That's the one I really wanted to hit in.
Right.
We got people up there.
It would be dope as fuck to go to Tampa, man. I've never been.
And just like, yeah, dude, like really.
That would be definitely lit as fuck.
Hell yeah, see Darbatron no trills.
I'd have to get over my fucking.
Yeah, Matt Murders don't fly though, dog. They got fucking Air Force One for him. This motherfucker doesn't even fly. This is. I don't know if you guys can hear that, because you guys should be able to. Let me know if you can.
There is no escape. Your only hope is to understand. Many will hear the sound of Detritus. Very few will listen.
Shit like that was wild. You would have to reverse all that shit and
yeah, lots of reversing.
Lots of reversing, audio and text and all kinds of stuff. So all right, we'll get to the first hymn.
Shout out Mashcraft.
Yeah, this shit's pretty gas, bro. It's not bad.
It's the limited release here. This is actually called Cosmic Disco. Another gathering sign that was presented to us yesterday. When I went to that bathroom and it was the fucking spaceship, the UFO abducting off the toilet, I was like, oh, hell yeah. I was like, that's some fucking gathering vibes.
All right, so we're going to play some hymns?
Yeah.
We're not going to play the whole thing, right?
Just play a little bit.
All right, this is the first one. The hymn to Heat Refuse.
Everyone shut the fuck up.
Yeah, Katie Mack was up there. She was a hell of a score keeper. Hun Buns for sure.
I ain't gotta worry no more. No more suffering. is over. Yeah.
Look in the mirror and saw my soul. I know my suffering is over. I ain't gotta worry no more, no more. I know.
All right, so you get that part, right? And this is at the end of it, you reverse it. This is what you get.
Yeah, absolutely. Me too, man. Love to see that.
Scroll keepers, can you hear it? The calling of detritus. It is us who will unlock apathy. It is us who will unlock refuse. And it is us who will inhabit Dark Planet.
Yeah.
Gas, bro. Like you know how much chills you get.
Holy shit, I got chills.
Yeah, when you're actually busting that shit down, and then like you're like listening to shit like a fucking, like you said, dude, like Christmas Story, fucking Ovaltine Dakota. You're like,
Yeah, but it was better than
Yeah.
just getting fucking drink your Ovaltine type shit. This shit was rewarding. Almost every time it was rewarding. There was a couple of them, the dead ends, that were like, what the fuck?
Even the dead, like you said, there's beauty in the dead ends.
Yeah.
And you're like, and even in the dead ends, you're looking for anything.
Yeah, that's
Any
what makes it. So you'd be
sign.
looking all over.
Bro, like when you got the
watching these crazy videos.
Like there's the live feed video Bobby was talking about. There's a statue, there's a saying in the back in French or whatever the fuck is Italian or whatever. I was like, yo, I'm writing this down. And I was like, yo, I must see what it fucking means. And it was something like, you know, if you're looking for God, you found God or some shit. Remember? Yeah. It was some wild shit.
Like this has to be something then, right?
And we thought that was something like, bro, it was like, yeah, if you're searching for God, you found God or something like that. And it was just like, bro, what the fuck? And it was an actual legit live feed of this fucking statue in France or Italy. I can't remember where it was at. I'm sure it's in here somewhere, but it was wild. The fucking background, it was just a bunch of crazy shit, man.
Yeah, and was that was an accident though, right?
That was like a dead end. Yeah,
that was one of those. Just one of those dead ends. And it was fun, man. It was crazy.
So after all that reverse, there was another message.
I still have that live stream saved in my browser then too, because I thought that there was going to be something that was going to happen in that.
So this is before you could even get to the next hymn. The message was: learn this hymn or protection spell. Keep it with you on this quest. Detritus has no suffering. Detritus has no thing. An apogee of refuse. It is the totality of life and waiting to be born anew. It is the last gift the earth can give, and it is the scroll keepers who will walk his ashen pastures, free from mortal woes, blessed to come and go. Your suffering is over. Woo, woo. And then it says 11 more needed to get to the next thing. So like you had to wait until 11 people found this to fucking move on, bro. And there was nothing until the 11th person hit, and you're like, and then you kind of like seen 12, 13, and the message was right after that. You got a whole new shit.
Yeah, I mean the amount of thought that went into it to execute it like this then too. I mean,
bro, to hide it the way you did, like we're talking about the video links.
Yeah,
there was so much shit, and you would go to these comments on these links, and it'd be from months ago, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, and it's the fucking codes that you've been fucking decoding.
And it's crazy that they would be in there that time, and you would have never have known.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You would have never have known until you did, and then you would go and you look through the comments, and then here you would find this shit from.
You would find a code from 10 weeks ago. Yeah. 12 weeks ago,
where when they started laying the plan. I think a lot of it, like the day that this whole like detritus stuff started going live at Juggalo, Ohio, I think a lot of it was even done then or even a week before then, because on some of it, even on like a week after I got it, said that post was created 2 weeks ago or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
I'm sure they had to test a lot of this shit out before they fucking.
And I mean, fucking just setting the hexadecimal codes through text and stuff was like,
bro, I felt so weird, like going on my computer, like. Yeah. Man, I'm about to get
like an FBI kicking the door in and shit.
They're about to pull a kick down on my shit, and I'm just be like, yo, I'm just decoding, dog. I'm just fucking navigating to try. You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I supposed to say? Well, some of the shit got crazy, man. And it was
damn, I wish that fucking dart would have hit Joliet instead of fucking Fort Wayne. Hey, like I know fucking TeamMUJ are from Indiana, but Fort Wayne is like another fucking state compared to like to get to Illinois is easy.
To get to Joliet, it takes us like 2 hours. Hour and a half.
We go out to that Fort Wayne area too. It's a dope ass spot or
It's like
whatever,
4 hours
but
away.
it's 2.5 hours at like on the easy day. It's 2.5 hours because there's no expressway that takes you there from here. So you have to take this fucking like
The back road.
shitty ass you have to take a highway, a 2-lane highway that has stoplights and shit on it. So usually we go to like Joliet, which that's the night before.
Maybe Milwaukee.
Yeah. Joliet is.
Hey, just move the fucking dart, bro. Just flick it, knock it off on accident, and then throw it again.
We know the venue, Joliet. I keep saying Joliet. It's not how it's pronounced or whatever. It's Joliet. I just say it because every time the first time that I was around there, like it was like Stevie Stone or something. Like, oh, shout out Joliet! And since then, I'll just call it Joliet.
Joliet, Illinois.
Yeah. But yeah, Joliet. There's a fucking there's a restaurant. Los Comales, like fucking 5 minutes away.
Hey, straight up,
3 or 4 in the morning.
Go to the Joliet show, right?
Yeah, go to the Joliet show. We'll link up that fucking
Los Comales, bro. Hey, if you're coming out,
tradition.
hey, straight up, if you're coming out Team MUJ's way, and we're in Joliet, yeah, straight up. If you're in Joliet and you're fucking coming to kick it in Joliet at Team MUJ, we will have a fucking.
We'll go
Let's have a dinner or a meet up before.
Yeah, straight up.
Fucking taco day.
I get this burrito.
Yo,
Los Comales. Hey, what date is Joliet? If it's a Tuesday, we're for sure doing Taco Tuesday.
I think the Joliet show's Friday.
Joliet.
Well, fuck, we're doing a refried beans.
I think
refried green Friday,
I think
whatever.
Joliet's Friday in Indiana, Saturday.
But either way, pull up to Joliet because we're gonna go to
Closest airport to Joliet, fucking
Midway.
No.
Yeah.
O'Hare, yeah. O'Hare,
you're
for
right.
sure. O'Hare's like fucking 20 minutes away from Joliet.
Yeah, you're right.
Straight up.
Yeah.
If you just as soon as you get off, it'd be like off of.
Yeah, but get an Uber to the venue because that's a long way for us to travel.
Yo.
We would. Hey, if we're available, I have no problem. I pick anybody up that's coming up.
Dog, and the one Joliet,
hey, for real, straight
got
up.
a Harris
Hey,
Casino right across the
you gotta bring that crop top fucking Tyler though.
Yeah, straight
Hey,
up.
but straight up for real, Joliet show, Shady Too Dope. If you guys are there, Los Comales either before or after the show. Probably after because it's so dope to go after.
Yeah, because we're all lit.
Yeah, everybody's lit. Everybody's Los Comales joke.
And if we beat people up, we get to talk about it.
Yeah.
But here's those dates. Yeah, so that Joliet show. Oh, fuck, I hate that. Did that picture. Let me go back.
Was it 8/11? August 11th?
Yeah, so 8/11 at the Forge, Joliet, Milwaukee's. Hey, dude, that X-Ray arcade place though that's at Milwaukee is lit as fuck though, dog.
So Milwaukee's what, Thursday?
Yeah, Milwaukee's Thursday, then Joliet Friday, and then Fort Wayne. Hey, look, dog, straight up.
Joliet,
Team MUJ have pulled up on Fort Wayne quite a few times or whatever, but honestly,
I'd rather go.
dog, it's such like for us, it's such a shitty drive because I
Right.
love to drive. I'd rather drive back from Indianapolis than drive back from Joliet.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Fort Wayne. Yeah, no doubt.
Because it's dude, for real, it's a route, it's a highway. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's not an interstate or anything. It's a fucking highway. Stoplights on it. Yeah, dude, it fucking sucks.
And then you get the time change, so it's really like 3 hours.
Yeah, it fucking
3.5 hours.
sucks. It's like the farthest point east in Indiana, basically. Before you get to Ohio. Yeah.
So
But man,
who we got in here now? We on to the next hymn or what?
yeah, we can.
Going to the next hymn?
Yeah. Let's keep talking some hymns. We were just jumped in there on some of the other show.
All right, so this is the hymn. I think this was the one in reverse, the original part.
We'll talk more about that tour here in a little bit then too.
Yeah, this one was in reverse.
After show smoke home. This one's
This is the reverse. This is before you guys actually.
and what was this one, Jiggy?
This was the hymn to Need the Rain. This is actually one of my favorite ones.
So I can get my grandma.
I think I like the hymn to Need the Rain more than Refuse.
But that's not what I'm talking about. It's like a clear container that's in there. Sorry, guys, we're talking about another show on Jiggy side of this. Culture just crossed the
No,
river.
I'm
So
saying-
You just stop like, what the
No,
fuck
but
are you guys-
the hymns of Heed, the rain is I think my favorite one.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
Let's do
TBC, I'm gonna message you after this show because actually after what's funny that you said that because it was one of the things I said after our last show. I don't know if you guys remember being drunk, but I was like, because we were hammered. Me and Jiggy, I don't know if we were hammered, but me and Jiggy drank like a fucking pile of beer that night. If you watch the episode, they just stacked up in front of us. It was ridiculous. But we did say I want TPC on one of our Road to the Gathering shows where we tell gathering stories.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things is talking with other juggalos and like hearing stories or whatever. And I know you said you've been to like some higher number two like us, you know what I'm saying? So like 8 or something or whatever. But I want to hear some of your stories and shit. Hell yeah. Bridget is Miss TeamMUJ's. That's dope, yeah. She comes through and hooks it up. And we're going to be talking more about Bridget Bite shit going on too, man. I'm telling you, we have so much in the pipe that we can't talk about, but we will be talking about some of it.
And El Pipo.
El Pipo. Hit the pipe.
So we're gonna play.
Yeah.
All right. So this is you heard a little bit of reverse shit. This is the hymns of Heed, the rain. It's probably one. I think it might be my favorite one. And some of you might have heard your little voicemails if you did call his number. Yeah, this one. I think this one is my favorite one. Bro, so gas. You've never heard of Weezy like that.
Straight up.
Never. It's the voice of an angel. Bro, I think this one is my favorite one. Because just the shit he was even saying in this one. You know? This man starts crying in this song. You're at the end, you can tell the cracks. Bro, so hard, bro. It's hard without even being hard. Bro, that shit is different, bro. I tweeted that shit out too when I put that code. I made friends with the rain. Alright, that's enough. But bro, that's
telling you,
man, bro, you ain't fucking with them hymns.
Yeah, man.
Hey, and that's for any of you motherfuckers that's still hating on Ouija Mag, bro. You just got bitch in your blood. That's plain and simple, bro. Hey, I don't care what the fuck is wrong with you. I don't know what's wrong with you. Everybody's stuck in their own fucking. It's evolution time, baby. And you know what? Like I said, there's bitch in your blood if you just hating on them for no reason.
There's bitch
Straight bitch in your blood.
I mean,
if you're hating on Ouija Mag right now for no apparent fucking reason, but the dude, we talked about it last week with Mikey, bro. The most consistent that anybody's. I would say anybody, not just underground, any fucking buddy, bro.
Yeah, nobody drops that much.
Anybody,
you know.
How?
And good.
And consistent fucking fire, bro. It's not like
and
this
like
is all right, you
know, like growth. You see it.
Growth.
And yeah, and just how clean everything sounds though too.
Forever evolving.
Bro, and it gets it keeps getting better. And the whole what is called like the detritus period. That was another we'll talk about that later. But the detritus period, bro, from Juggalo, Ohio, doing all this shit to the hymns, the EPs hidden within that shit at the when you graduate.
That was such
the
a
three
heavy
hymns,
man.
the 3 hymns, like the crust shit.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just so much different shit, bro. I don't know which one this is. Bro, that's some sit meditate type shit. Oh, this one was hype too. I won't blame you for the things you do.
God,
Bro,
he really came super correct with this, man.
gas. Like, dude,
the lead up to it has been incredible. Like I said, once you started getting these hymns or whatever, you're like, man, like that's rewarding in itself because anytime you get to hear a new Ouija type of shit, that is like.
And for a hot minute, dude, no one's heard that shit. I mean, now a lot of people might have, but like, you know, the first day that it hits, bro, like you don't ever, you know what I'm saying? Like you like, damn, this is different, bro. Like, but it's fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like it's, and that's what I'm saying. Again, you got bitch in your blood if you hang on Ouija, man. That's it. But the shit that he does, bro, and it's like, it could be the same little in the background. It was just, but if you listen to the little shit that he's saying, not even, he just repeats it on these hymns. So it's not like it's tracks, you know what I'm saying? But the way he does it, just, he's a fucking mastermind, bro. Ouija's the new James Brown.
Hey, Relic, shout out Hex, dog. He's Hex is lifelong juggalo.
I don't know if I can say that.
I don't really ever have that.
Hey,
what have they done for me? Lately mentality.
No.
Referred Hex to a homie that just moved out.
No, hey.
Hex is a homie, you know what I'm saying?
Hex is a homie. But let me tell you, I just speaking of Hex, since I hit him up. You know what I'm saying? I was checking on the homie. I know he's in album mode, so if you guys didn't know that, he's in album mode right now. But he said, I saw, yo, man, I just want, you know, you good, blah, blah, blah. I know you're in album mode, but we ain't seen you, you know. He's like, I'll be back soon. So social media, he's going to come back, hopefully with some new shit.
Yeah, I'm hyped about it. And like, Hex is like, I know you guys have heard us talk about it several times, generally we do a web show. We just want juggalos to win. You know what I'm saying? And Hex is,
and that's what
Hex is like us, dog. Just he's a juggalo. You know what I'm saying? Putting it down for this motherfucking culture, and he does it hard as fuck.
We just want to see.
And I get what you're saying. Then I guess if you say it from that aspect, but nobody does as hard as Ouija. No, like I was halfway through Detritus when I was like, oh, we're getting something else in 3 months. We're getting something else at the Gathering. The Gathering is just over 3 months away. Yeah. We're getting something else most likely at the Gathering because Ouija is on like almost like an every 4 months.
I looked at his VIP package for the Gathering. Yeah. And there's a limited 300 CD. I wonder if that's blah and blah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That might be.
Which would be dope. And if that is, then I need to fucking
get that VIP.
I'm not even trying to be like that, but you know what I'm saying? If that's what it is, then for sure.
Yeah, I mean the Swamp Camp, especially. Their grind rate.
Hey, Swamp Society, man. Again, 17.
That makes sense then. By at least June, because that tour that most likely he'll be on the road again in June with Jay and Isham, so that'd be a good time to release them too.
All I know is the man's been consistent. He's been killing it. And this whole road navigating detritus, decoding detritus, road to refuse, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Well, we also had just tweeted out, I believe it was a tweet that, as of now, it was Hex and himself.
He said the third entity is emerging.
Ending up adding someone else to that.
That's what Relic keeps referring to in the chat. Then also, he really thinks that Darby could be the third. I hate to break it to you guys, but I already know that it's Wicked Wood.
I've said Wicked Wood, dog.
Hey, dog. I know we just gonna be pissed. Kev's gonna fucking kill me. He's gonna send the goons or whatever. But you guys already know it's fucking Wicked Wood. There's no fucking debate.
No, there was hella. Yo, shout out to TPC for buying Dodge Strizzy a burger.
Yeah, man.
Yo, we the ones, dog. Feed the man. I bought that man wings at General Hire. Feed the man. Yo, if you guys are at any shows and you don't bring Strap and Burger,
Make sure he doesn't get fired.
Strife is gonna make a list of everybody who said they were gonna bring a burger but didn't, and it's on. It's on. Let me see. No, but what were we talking about? The try shit.
Me and this is no cap at all. Me and Zach, we're tight. You know, we go back or whatever, and I'm always able to get them to fucking spill the beans or whatever. And they tell me flat out that's how it's going. Wicked, but they're changing their name to it's gonna be WICCED Wood. Yeah. So shout out to Wicked Wood, Tom Wood's nephews. Shout out to the guys.
Speculation.
All right. How many people we got? We got enough people now? We've been at. We've been doing it anyway.
Yeah, we've been doing it this one.
So
what was next after that one?
After the Him to Heed the Rain was the Crust. Which pay attention to this one. At least,
Sit up. Shut the fuck up.
At least to the name.
Yeah.
That one was high too. Bro. I got demons too. Hey, gas pack.
The one I had
Oh, this was 3, yeah. The Crust was 3. The 3. Oh, this one. Oh, this shit right here is gas.
Absolutely, you already know, bro.
Hey, the gathering part. This part, the second hymn of this one, is gas.
Pet Shop Boys.
Bro, this. Bro, yes.
100%. So, are people still able to get to the hymns if they figure things out now? Because, I mean, TBC said
I don't know what's closed and what's open anymore. Okay. All I know is I made it to the end and I'm not going back to. I mean, I'll help you if you know wise. If I got it, I'll help you. But
that's crazy when Prez blows that fucking bait. It totally
reveals.
destroys the allure. You see that it's actually foam. Fucking pieces.
No, it's just the glitch from the
Oh, yours is in this thing, yeah.
It's not me. It's not me.
But there's so much dope shit. So there's so much dope shit, man. If you go, the 3 hymns, Crust.
You did it on the 17th, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I thought that the 17th, then you couldn't couldn't do it anymore.
I think the 17th was the cutoff. But then they had like shit like the sludge.
That's why, man, these shirts and shit should have came out first. They should have.
Hey, I want to add 5 on mine. So
yeah.
Whatever. This one, I can't do that. Yeah.
You gotta get a 5-point star with a scroll in the middle of it.
Yes. Yes. I'm gonna get killed.
5-point star on the black and white shit. It'd be good.
But man, then you get to like, oh my god, bro, like the such. This is when you started having to do the comments.
Oh yeah, so then you would, if it's done, you can't seek anymore. Then it's not like Jiggy's giving anything away or ruining it anymore because you can't do it anyway. But
I'm gonna tell you guys something.
Video comments.
Yeah, I'll tell you a secret at the end if you're listening to detritus already. But yeah, Bobby was talking about this earlier. So after that, the Crust, and you got the message that said, you will never know where to look. You will always know where to look. And it says, and then again, it was another one when 34 scroll keepers get it. Not 11, now it's 34. Had to get the next message. Then you get the sludge broadcast.
It's not sludge broadcast. Yeah, that's what's it on there.
That was the one. No, it wasn't.
No.
Yes, sir.
What's all those messages? You can hear Matt. You can hear Prez Murderous and I go whoop whoop or some shit, right?
Bro, I swear I heard
I don't
Waddy.
know. Yeah, I don't know. But it's definitely Prez
I swear I heard
Did
Waddy.
you ever call that number? And leave a message? If you did, I swear it sounds like Prez Murderous. I don't know what part it's on there, but you hear Prez Murderous' whoop whoop, and I feel like Prez Murderous has a distinctive whoop.
Yeah.
Sludge broadcast. Yo, this fool was coming correct on this shit, man. Like, you could tell he learned so much in his time with TeamMUJ's, you know?
Bro, it's so gas,
And you know, hopefully, maybe one day all these hymns will be released in some way together. You know what I'm saying? Would be gas, you know. Really, you should get them onto a file.
I can only play so many, bro. I'm not doing shit without permission.
Yeah, I know. I don't want you to play it.
No, I'm just trying to play what I can.
Yeah.
And again, here's a message at the end of that.
You will never know where to look. You will always know where to look. Scroll keepers, if you've made it this far, you will reach apogee. You will find refuge. You will inhabit Dark Planet. This concludes the second overture. March 17th, the Scroll Keepers will receive a new broadcast.
Look, I'm getting the same chills that I got the first time that I heard that fucking message.
Insane.
Like, you felt completed. I remember telling Jiggy, like, all right, bro, so we'll find out on the 17th then, huh? Like, that's when we really wanted to do that video then. To let Jiggy catch everybody up on everything that happened up until
that was the halfway point at least, because Detritus wasn't coming out to the 21st of February or April.
Yeah.
So like you're like, bro, it was so high, and I think that's the one you helped me out with because the next note that I got is
So
so
start going to that.
Then we started, man. Oh my god, bro! And then I even messaged Bobby today, bro. Like in the group, or all of us, in our group chat. That I was like, bro, I heard this hymn. I heard this before, and it's on one of the EP. You know what I'm saying? We were trying to figure out where'd you hear it from? And me and Bob were like, no, it's not this one. Is it this one? No, it's not that one. And then when I finally heard it,
because I knew what Jiggy was talking about.
Yeah, that's what would fucking trip me out too.
Because he texted me and he's like, yo, blah, blah. And I was like, what part? And I said it back to him. I was like, fucking the star. I was wishing I was nothing sound like. He's like, yeah, dog, that fucking part. What is that in? I was like, that's what I was thinking too, because I thought it was in one of the hymns, but it was actually in something else, right?
Yeah, it was in one of the other ones you unlocked. But it was, and I tweeted it out when I first heard it in February.
Yeah.
In February, bro, it's April.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's almost May. In April, I heard it, and I was like, and that I even tweeted it out. If you go back to my fucking tweets, like, February 18th or some shit like that, almost a day until.
Shout out Robbie Maynard. I'm not sure which Robbie Maynard that is, but
Dirty Shirt.
Is it Dirty Shirt? I don't know, because I know his pops had clicked in or something.
Yeah, shout out Dirty Shirt. But yeah, bro, hitting that and then finding out today, like, that's where it was from, and it was just, oh man, it is like. It's dope to have that feeling like, someone's hearing this for the first time, but I've heard it months ago.
Months back, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And let's see, is it the beginning of it? Let's see.
My whole life.
Bro, this one too was
Yo,
that shit.
God damn.
Bro,
I love this shit, dog.
Hey, that star that I've been wishing on is just a satellite. Bro, gas. I mean, bitch in your blood again. But if you hating on him, man, like the shit he's doing.
Oh, look at. Dude, he's like, dude's container is trippy. Look at
What container? What container?
that man's just holding the background in his hands.
So leading up to all that, you get a couple more things, and then that's when you get the dead end message also. And it says something you must learn about navigating detritus is that there are many dead ends. There's beauty in them, but nothing else. Whoop, whoop. So like, you get all this shit. So right after that, it was the video premiere of Dipshit.
Dipshit.
Now by a show of what should we throw up?
By a show of diamonds.
Yeah, by a show of diamonds. How many were in the Dipshit video premiere?
Yeah, diamond in the chat if you were in the.
If you were in the Dipshit video premiere, how many of you throw a diamond in the chat right now?
Because Jiggy's gonna drop some lore that you guys might have missed if you guys weren't in that.
If you weren't in that premiere, or if you weren't in the.
Yeah. And if you guys were in the chat, you guys might have seen it, but it might have, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, Jiggy has a fucking whole,
book.
Gigabyte notes document
knowledge.
You know what I'm saying?
They're staring at it right now. I don't know if you can see it. Look, I mean, there's a lot of shit there.
All right, so diamonds in the chat. Diamonds in the chat.
All right, so you were in the Dipshit.
Love that.
Ain't on my That's all good, brother.
I know my all right, you got the blue cards, blue diamond. Hey yo, shout out to TBC for keeping it real. I ain't got my.
You're all good, brother.
Hey, it's like we see the blue diamond, but we didn't say what kind. We said diamonds. All right, so we got enough people.
Yeah.
All right. So if you were in that Dipshit video premiere, right? I don't know how many people caught this, but I do remember Ouija typing it out. I remember seeing it in that comment section somewhere. So Dark Planet, right? It's coming. This should be the next shit.
Yeah.
You think, right? So you got DAR.
I don't know if it'll be the next thing, but it'll be the next big thing.
Yeah, next big thing. So you got DARCC, right?
Yeah.
So with that, you got detritus, apogee, refuse, crust, which was the 3 hymns, and then something we may not have heard yet that may be before Dark Planet, like we were just talking about, corrupt us. I don't know if anybody else caught that, but that the first letter of each of those spells out dark. DARCC. So if you missed that, I don't know if I'm the only one that caught that, but shout out if you did catch that. But I'm just saying, keep an eye on that because, like Bobby said, there may be something before Dark Planet, and then maybe corrupt us.
Yeah.
CORRUPTUS.
Hell yeah. That's why he's the top flight scroll keeper, motherfucker.
If you've seen that, if you didn't catch that, I don't know if you can go back and see all the comments in that video, but he did at one point, and I tweeted it out. And Frankie Goldie, who's Frankie Goldie, you know what I'm saying, the Goldie man, the guy, the golden god. He even tweeted out when he commented on my tweet, was like, "You guys know about Corrupt Us?" And I was like, not to a fully extent, but I know of it. So, do what you will with that information.
That's why this motherfucker
do what you will with that information,
class, bro.
But you got detritus, apogee, refuse, crust was the 3 hymns, and corrupt us was the next one.
Zuma cum laude.
DARCC. You know what I'm saying? So you got your shit.
Hell yeah.
Again, do what you want with that. All of those are out except corrupt us. And Dark Planet is out. And you know how Ouija be doing? There'd be a little tape here and there in between the big shits.
Yeah, straight out.
So I'm just saying.
Get Frankie Goldie on the phone.
I'm just saying.
Guys,
I'm just saying. Listen to what I'm telling you, okay?
I'm gonna be honest with you, homie. I only graduated because of Jiggy Fresh. I just a lot of the times I just cheated off of what he was fucking writing down on pieces of paper and shit. So
I did it, but I'm a prophet. Like who said it the other day in the group chat? Jiggy was the prophet. Like I shared my knowledge with my homies. Nobody else out the circle knows what I know, or there's. I'm not saying I'm the only scroll keeper that fucking knows, but there's hella people that helped me out along the way.
TP Easy over there.
TBC.
TP Easy over there was had late registration.
All right, Weezy.
TP Easy. It's TP Easy.
Hey, speaking of Weezy,
oh no, that's gonna be so gas. We gotta go to this shit.
Hey, Lil Wayne is coming to our hometown, coming to the 219. Buggle this shit.
Yeah, like that's why
Don't hate on us, but bug this shit, Lil Weezy, dog. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. Lil Weezy was to go. Hey, you remember, bro? Great America was it the dedication?
No, that was fucking Drought 3. Drought 3, dog. Oh shit,
bro.
Drought
Drought 3 was like gas.
going out to fucking Great America, dosing up all that Great America. God damn.
Drought 3 was that hit.
Yo, and like I don't know where Jiggy's at on this.
No, we did the Dark Planet thing. To me, I remember seeing it. I know I'm not the only one because someone else seen it and actually took a screenshot of my tweet of it in that Discord.
Oh no shit.
So I don't know if I'm the only one that caught it and then he caught it and it's like, hey, someone else caught this too. But yeah, Detritus, Apogee, Refuse, Crust, which was one of the hymns that you had to unlock, and then Corrupt Us, which again I tweeted that out with a question mark, and I even seen on the Frankie Goldie responded. It was like, "Oh, you know about Corrupt Us?" I was like, "No, I don't. Not to the full extent, but I didn't know of it." And then look at Shake It Airhead's tweets since Detritus came out. There's one that says, you know, Detritus, Apogee, Refuse. Question mark.
Yeah, see
what I'm saying? Like you gotta. There's hey man.
So do you think like because
this is mind blowing? I'm still
because there were hymns for Refuse, and wasn't there a hymn for Apogee too?
No.
Okay, so
no. The hymns were on Refuse and
hymns for Refuse, and then the hymn to there was a Crust one. It was like that.
Yeah, that was that one. That
so yeah,
and even Death Flicks and Chill was one.
So I'm wondering if that Crust is what we heard or is something entirely different since Che there, but question marks, or did he?
No, I think he put DARC. He might have put Crust.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken. I have to look back. But
good evening, TeamMUJ. Bringing any chairs tonight?
Not yet. No. Motherfucker.
But we're good.
Yeah. No. Not today. But
I say a lot of things intentionally wrong, like
we just did a little slug, right?
just so I could be like those other popular YouTubers who say everything wrong and get fucking a bunch of views. Or whatever.
We did a slug, right?
Like I am Applebee's and Pilot Park Cinderella. Oh, man,
take him.
He had
that's our guy.
Yeah, Pilot had some personal issues that he had to take care of this weekend.
Yes.
I didn't know about that until today.
Yeah, Pods and the Saw are on a leaf right now, so don't give them no shit.
You can still give them shit.
I mean, you can, but they might laugh at it later on. It might cheer them up.
Yeah, it might cheer them up that you were at least.
But the homies are
take them. He said, take them. Take them.
The homies are kind of down bad right now, so much love to them guys. Much love to the Saw and Pods.
Yo, I really can't wait till Pods and Saw come out and do it.
Hey, for real, man, because Pods and Saw have not seen my crib yet, and the new, I guess, studio.
Y'all have to help us with the fucking name.
Help us with the name. What are we gonna call?
What are we gonna make?
I don't know. I thought I was gonna come up with a name.
This
like
is a nice fucking place.
It's gonna come together even more too, man. Like some of the things that Jiggy said he wants to do in this whole spot.
There's things I want to do.
So then when we have guests for the shows, they're accommodated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, for real, because I mean, you might be sitting out my laundry room for a minute, but
even like here, we throw
over there. In the back
there, shit. Yeah,
TV right in front of us.
Yep, so we can still see.
Either way, but yeah, help us come up with a name, man. We got a new kind of studio, and I remember when I was looking for a house, I was telling something, yo, I'm gonna find a spot that's got a spot for us to do the show. You know,
I love Pogs too. I spent a little bit of Easter with Pogs. We got to kick it out front and drink some beers and talk about some things. So I hope that Pogs will be coming up on the show next time. Like I said, he had like big family shit, man. Like I said, much love to Pogs and much. Dog, you guys go to that Joliet show. Come do the fucking weekly web show the next day.
If you can pop up, if you can pop up for that, bro, straight up. Hey, you guys are welcome at my crib. If I have enough space for you guys to sleep, that's cool. If not, there's like hotels real nearby, bro. You guys are always welcome.
Bro, for real, because I feel like when we have the first out of the like immediate crew guests to come to G's like new studio, it's got to be like dope. You know what I'm saying? Like we're like
big thing, TBC, pull up, dog. Mi casa is su casa. You feel me?
Hell yeah. Big Mac meal at 2:30 a.m. is the only time to eat a Big Mac meal. 100%.
You heard me? Hey, but after
I'm
that,
telling you, bro.
what was the last one? That was the Dark Planet thing. So maybe look for something corrupt us before Dark Planet. And then after that is when it started getting crazy.
Straight up.
You got YouTube videos, you got links, you got, I don't even know, this might be one of those ones. Let's see. I'm just going to click it just to see.
This is one of those, I think, that had to.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, this was the one. So there's this statue.
It's the stat. Yeah, here, show that off though, because I thought this was.
I don't know.
Like
I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, you can. Oh,
Right
yeah.
there. There's like a statue, right?
With
In the middle of
candles
these candles.
in front of it.
And that's part of navigating this shit. Navigating to try this, bro.
That was a cool one to watch. To see
It
how
was,
goes.
but you're sitting. Oh shit! You're staring at this thing
Like, what is it? Yeah, what could it be?
Why-
Is there
why
something in the
here?
background that I need to see? Is there something like that?
and then I think there was a spot where like I fell off a little bit because of work and I missed it. Because a lot of info came in real quick. I mean, I still got a hell of links for it though. I might not have broke it all down, but it's hella links are still there. All the codes are still there.
Hey, you don't even got to do all that to break chairs around here. You know what I'm saying? Those Jiggy fell right through that.
Bro, the chair's still out there. We're gonna bronze it and we get right behind us.
It's going in the JC Beverage.
I wonder when it'll drop too, man.
I'm the grab by yours truly.
Dog, that'd be tight. Bring it
I'm
together
gonna
and
do
throw it in.
Yeah.
I wonder if
It's
it
gonna
will
happen.
drop this year.
Fucking chair.
I don't
You know what I'm saying? Because now with this corrupted stuff they're talking
So,
about, another project with
like TBC, yeah, with Triz.
Triz, yeah, so-
dude, I cannot wait for that project, bro. Triz is dope. But yeah, TBC, man. On your point, I think we'll get like I don't think Dark Planet's coming this year. We'll get like.
Dog, I mean, that motherfucker shocks me all the time, though.
Well, yeah, I would have put it past him, but
I just feel like because of what's going on, like this year. All right, so then.
He's got
Like he's already tweeted. Chapter 17 will be adding a new person. There'll be a new page.
That it was for this year, but now that since we said something, he's gonna move that date
To this year, yeah, straight up.
No, but like,
But like,
saying,
what we're
bro,
saying
you
though,
got-
like, so he already said that they're announcing a new artist this year. We're already almost 3 months out from the gathering. He's gonna go on tour again in June. Release that Triz project. And then maybe this corrupt us or something, and I feel like that puts us at the end of the year. But I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, Ouija does like a Ouija does like a every 4 month type beat. I think the only time that there was like longer than like 4 months was really maybe after Dirtbag.
Yeah, maybe. But I'm saying, even then, bro, there was still singles or videos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it wasn't just like, okay, you might not get a full EP. Yeah.
Did it keep it
Bro,
cold?
yeah, it's cold. It's hell.
You like it? We
hell
good
yeah.
with it? Hell
Yeah, fuck yeah, bro. That'll keep us a couple at a time. If I keep it plugged in on here.
Yeah, then we don't have to run upstairs as much. So
I'll just grab 6 at a time, 4 at a time.
All we need is nice.
Yo, we got Bobby Blaze hooked it up with a new little mini fridge that holds at least 6 cans, so we'll be good. As long as we keep them in the fridge, bring them down. throw them in
yeah,
there.
because usually we buy cold beer, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So then that'll just keep it. Yeah, I figure that's all it was, you know what I'm saying? So hell yeah. Shout out to G, fucking happy housewarming for you. There you go, brother.
Yes.
Even though it fucking benefits me as well, you
Hey,
know.
it benefits us all, bro.
So,
This is, teamwork make the dream work type shit.
yeah, man, you guys are like always like firsthand live watching as we develop things, and we keep doing it because you guys come out every fucking time that we do a show.
Bro,
and
hey,
fucking
and
chop it up.
I don't care if it's the same people that's over
Yeah.
there. That just shows how dope you guys are to us.
100%, man.
And then, you know what I'm saying? I love that shit. When we see the same faces every day, we see, TBC's up. TBC got his show, bro. You know what I'm saying? He got their own
Mikey
shit
Sears got
going
all
on.
kinds of shit coming.
Mikey Sears got his shit coming on. Bridges, Sal.
Bridget, yeah, you gotta come
Relic.
through for the gathering.
Big shout out to Relic, dog. You know what I'm saying? Relic's always up in his
Relic,
bitch.
always in here. Hey, you guys, we are at fucking like 681 subscribers too here in the next 2 weeks. We're gonna announce our giveaway with all. Man, we got because we're trying to step up the giveaway. You guys know we try to do more than just one thing. So on top of the gathering ticket, like we talked about last week, we're still putting together a pack with James feeding the DIY Ninja, and that's man. So once we have that, that'll be dope as fuck. But really, we just like it did come to that time where I just want to thank you guys for fucking watching us.
Bro.
We do that. We are putting this together down here, so we have like a a regular spot to do it and where it looks official for you guys. And I know that doesn't even matter most of the time, but still, it's dope as fuck.
It's dope because I'm just happy I was able to make that part happen because I was like, man, I want to find a spot for us to just fucking chill.
You need to file a complaint with Human Resources.
And this spot right here too, like, you know, I love my kids and my girl, but like, it's just away from everything, so you don't hear a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's the perfect spot. Like you know, come down, you go down again, you're here. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
It's in the underground.
So yeah, man, we just love to keep doing it too. Like I said, we were doing the show when no one was watching, and we'll keep doing it when you guys watch. But like I said, like tonight, I was gone all morning. I drove back from Indianapolis today, hungover, fucking, and ready to because I just want to chop up with the family. I wanted to hear TPC talk about going to see Ouija last night. I want to see what's up with Mikey Sears. I want to see what's up with Bridget and Relic. You know what I'm saying? Like all the fucking people that we come here and just you guys listen to us talk for hours and drink Modelo's. So,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? And, bro, the love is so dope too because like you know what I'm saying. We'll tweet out the shows that's gonna happen. You know, yesterday, we'll be live tomorrow, or today we're tweeting out the same shit again, but now it's a different time change. And it's always the same homies. Bridget, Mikey, like yo. Today, bro, nobody does it like my dog TeamMUJ's. Bridge is like, yo, for sure, blah, 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 sure. We're all beat tonight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's dope. That's hella fucking fresh for us that you guys are always.
And like Mikey Sears, bro, been thinking about being on his show.
Yeah.
And we got to give a shout out. And I know TPC is saying, we need the crossover. Bro, it will be the crossover for the culture for sure.
Yeah.
But I love that when people ask us to be on their type of shows then too, man. Yeah. Because when Beastmaster was one of the first people that were doing those Juggalo takeovers, and he'd have us come onto their shit and come do that shit. And that was really dope, and Chas has had us on his show, and then Mikey Steers now has had us on 2 shows with them, and we just love chopping up with other Juggalos, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And we don't always reach out to guests because we just love this was just the thing for us to hang out with each other. So we don't always have guests or whatever because we have you guys in the crowd or in the chat, but we love chopping it up with guests. We love chopping up with other Juggalos, you know what I'm saying? And hearing their fucking insight on Juggalo shit, their stories of Juggalo.
Everybody's got a different story, dude. It's 3 motherfucking homies right here that get to do this shit together every weekend. You know what I'm saying? And I you know what I'm saying, watching a Douglas show, bro. We're blessed, bro, because watching a Douglas show, you see, TBC's in one area, Elixir's over here, Onset's over there. We're blessed to be able to do this shit
in the same spot,
in the same room. You know what I'm saying? So, you guys that's out there, Douglas show, everybody that's fucked with us and showed us love, man. Just keep doing it, man. No matter where the fuck you're at, because that's how we started back with the shows, the Pandy Wavy, bro.
Yeah, going live.
And again, shout out to Beastmaster because he was like, yo, you guys need more people watching your shit. You guys are dope. You guys should do more live shows. And ever since we've been doing live shows, it's been the fucking best, bro, because you guys are interactive. We get to see what you guys are saying on point. Chop it up with you guys, you guys are sitting here with us. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
like you said, bro, we just chilling, even on webcam.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
That was because I you guys when we first started doing TeamMUJ a couple of years back, we would record our shows and then post them that Monday. So we record it Friday or Saturday or whatever, and we post Monday. And then everyone's like, man, you guys just need to go fucking live. Just start doing it live. And we had to stop talking a little bit more shit. Honestly, we stopped talking a lot of shit.
But again, the same thing about us, bro. Is we don't.
Our recording shows
were crazy. But us, in general.
Thank you, Scotty, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Same thing goes for you, dog.
Yo, big shout out to Scotty Balls, man. Scotty is a fucking G. But us though, you know what I'm saying, going live, whatever, it's it was just something that helped us out.
Yeah. During the pandemic, because we weren't able to kick it with each other as often anymore. Yeah. And it wasn't until a couple of months of the pandemic where we're like, oh, I guess we could start hanging out again, you know what I'm saying? But we still kept doing live. That was the thing with MUJ was that Jiggy had just moved back kind of close to where I was at. Yeah. And we needed an excuse to hang out on the weekend, really. You know what I'm saying? We're fucking old guys who go to work and take care of our families or whatever. So we needed a thing that was gonna for sure get us together and come chill on the weekend. Yeah. And we would just sit there and just chop it up like we normally do because we've been friends for fucking ever, and then do it with you guys now. And you guys are becoming our homies who we can't look the gathering is rapidly approaching, and there's so many of you in this chat that I know for sure that I'm gonna see then, and I'm so fucking happy about it.
Yeah, hell yeah. And it's just what I'm saying, it's just we're straight humble, bro. We love this shit. just as much as everybody else loves this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dog.
And it was.
Like,
It's
real
really,
drug shit, bro.
it's really an excuse to fucking 3 homies. And even like, I know you heard us talk about it last week with Mikey and shit, about, you know, TeamMUJ coming back with Gutter Water, all that shit. It was an excuse for us to hang out again. And like, yo, if we're going to do it, Prez has got to come, dog. But it wasn't Prez yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he wasn't the president.
Yeah, he got voted in.
He was still the president. He was just, you know, murdered. He was just mad murderous.
He got voted in 2002
I don't know
2022.
Yeah.
I got voted in,
But he's here. And that's
I
our president.
appreciate all of you. Thank you.
But this,
I love you.
yeah, this was the shit. Like, you know, like Bobby said, like, bro, if we're gonna do
Thank
it,
you, man.
well, if we're gonna hang out, then you know, Matt Murders.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, fuck yeah, bro.
It's like if Matt
We're
Murders
bringing
is down to do this
We're
shit,
here
then we'll
now.
fucking do it, man. Because no matter what, we're like, dog, we're juggalos. We're gonna go to shows. We're gonna fucking listen to the music. We're gonna support the fucking artists and support the culture. We were gonna do that regardless, whether there is this channel, this show, or anything.
Yeah.
This is what we've been doing for more than like half our lives now. You know?
And you know what's dope about it though is that we
Real
get to meet
shit, yo.
that we get to meet you guys that are constantly, you know, that show up every 2 weeks or whatever that we come.
Yeah.
The bi-weekly, weekend, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys are here. You guys support us. If we put something out, everybody's like, "Yo, check it out today. We're gonna be there." Blah blah. Blah. Hop in the chat. And this chat is the most live shit to us, man.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, like I'm not feeling like I'm just sick from being like hungover and my body sucks today. But I had
The beer started getting me. I love you
I
guys.
wanted to do this show though, like 100%. Like I was
bro.
like, yo, I like.
When I was talking to Jordan today, she was like, "So I'm guessing Bobby Mack." I was like,
right there,
"Yeah,
dog.
you tried to drop yesterday. We gotta do
Yeah,
a show."
gotta do a
You know
show.
what I'm saying? Like,
I don't like going more than 2 weeks without doing
no,
a show.
hell no. And the 2 weeks is like, I kind of think that's how we set it up. You know,
I kind of get with you,
respective.
bro.
Like, I get my kids and shit every other weekend. You know what I'm saying? So like these weekends where I'm free, you know, my girls upstairs, we're chilling, everybody's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%, man. And like you said, you know, this is just one of those MUJ tangents that we just went off, but it is. Thank you guys. We love you guys. It really just started because Jiggy is turning his fucking like part of his basement into a nice little studio for us. So what that means is that you got a few more years of TeamMUJ going live on this bitch.
Hey, at least-
So
I don't know how long my like fucking thing is. I think it's like 30 years more.
yeah,
So,
so,
hey, when I'm fucking 90 something,
yo, as long as the
Y'all better
culture's alive, and we're gonna do our damn best to help it stay that way, we'll be doing this shit.
hey,
Like, we think about it a lot
real
as time starts going on and how long, like we haven't been doing this a super long time, but we've been doing this for a while, like now for a couple years now, and it's like every year it gets better and better, and every year we meet more
As
people.
we said,
who
as we
fuck with-
said a couple episodes back, we would never be able to tell our younger selves, our younger 13-year-old
Yeah.
young self, hey, you're gonna be doing such and such.
Yeah.
We would have been like, haha, yeah, right.
Like Prez Burns is saying, that's something that Jiggy Fresh and I say all the time, and it becomes like it's like kind of a thing that TeamMUJ say if we could go back to young Jug versions of ourselves, and even though they wouldn't know who Ouija Mac was, but if I would be like, yo, like ICP are gonna have like these two new guys who are like, you know, the new era Mikey Clark, and they go by like Shaggy Theirhead and Devereaux, you know.
I'm like, there can't be two Shaggies in ICP.
Yeah, right. Really?
That's what you would think.
Yeah.
But like, man,
You know, we'd be telling them that, you know, but I feel like if we told them this, and young Jug and me would be like, yo, I'm so happy you're still fucking keeping this shit
I'm so
alive.
happy you're still
you know?
jugging,
I'm so happy
though.
you're keeping this shit alive. Like, you know, it's like
yeah.
it's a fucking shunned lyric right now, and the police will come and get me, but we will be holding, you know, the homies till we're old and gray, like grandpas. So, you know, oh shit, put your hands up, get down on the ground.
17 police. Hey, but look, hey, I'm gonna show you because you're right here. So after we talked about the hopefully corrupt us before Drag Planet, look what's next after all this. It's just video.
Oh, yeah, dog, there was a ton of them, man.
Videos. Until you get to a message that says the final overture is coming. Only those who kept the log will graduate. Only those who truly paid the toll of attention will navigate the detritus is coming.
I love that. I loved even just some of those messages you get. They would just
Yeah,
feel
bro,
so
like-
powerful reading them, you know?
And then The next was a couple more videos and codes. The next message was, "You might reach apogee after all. Refuse is guaranteed. You have reached the bottom of this rabbit hole. Hope you brought popcorn." Bro, can you imagine, like,
Seriously.
you spoke the code and you're like, like you said, bro, my man's getting goosebumps, dog. But like, you do, like, when you're reading the shit now, like, I remember fucking breaking this code and like, all right, what's next? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then you'd be like, dog, I haven't gotten any messages yet.
Bro,
yet.
and I was in stress for a week, like, and then, but that Discord again, shout out to the Discord, the Scrollkeeper Discord. I know someone posted in here earlier, Hun Buns, Katie Mag,
They really do got
Scrollkeeper 19, keeping down for the Android users and shit. Nick Bazaar, everybody was in there, man. So shout out to them guys.
I love the MCL going in the chat right now, man.
Yeah,
Much love,
yeah.
y'all.
Hey, and then again, there was a bunch of crazy stuff.
Dog, some of these
this last message
so fucking long
from the Discord, bro. Look at,
holy shit,
like 6 paragraphs, bro.
6
At least 6 paragraphs. The final overture landed early. The door behind you closes 4:17. The door in front of you opens 4:18. You know how hype that makes you when you read that? You're like,
oh shit.
like, bro. Again, I graduated from as Bobby Blaze, from a top school in Northwest Indiana.
That's a whole other seminar.
From a top school in Northwest Indiana.
He really did.
Like private school.
Yeah.
This shit, graduate, the Scrollkeeper, no bullshit. I'd rather have walked down with a white robe with a fucking moon hatchet on my back. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit was bro. I felt like I worked harder than this than I ever did in high school. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like,
hey, for real, like,
and just the dope shit that came out of it, you know, and then again you get that Vidley.
Human malfunction, absolutely. Dog.
Yes.
Man, that fucking beat slaps.
Hey.
Apollo 17, no, for sure. I felt like I fuck with
Apollo
everything you said though too.
Hard, bro. Oh, hey, did we tell them what? All right. The whole what was it? The elements in the end.
Oh, and in the end, man, in the end, dog. I feel like he snapped so heavy on
hey,
it.
Did you guys?
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I'm hoping more people
just listen to the lyrics like
but
that.
Like in the song in the end off Detritus, he mentions each element in a way. I call every note.
Like you go through my
phone. Wait a minute. Hold up.
You go through my phone. If you call the numbers.
Hey, Sal. So after listening to Detritus, I messaged, the TeamMUJ's chat. I messaged the homies, right? I was like, yo, this shit is not over.
Well, I wanted to message, because I heard it the night before. I got the CD, and I wanted to message Jiggy then, like, dog, you got a ton of work to do.
Bro,
that's why in the morning I messaged you, like, yo, why has nobody said anything about Detritus yet? I need the answers. And I even told Jiggy, I was like, yeah, bro, I was going to start, like screen recording it, but I was like, I'll just let Jiggy figure it out straight up.
So listen, when you get to that, you know what I'm saying, like, there's, oh, man, it was just weird, bro. Like, there's shit that if you were Scrollkeeping, you heard in Detritus, there was so much, like, yo, bro, it gets to this point now, it's, the Vidley shit, I was showing Bobby right now, if you guys can see my tablet right here, I was scrolling, there's 6 paragraphs of
fucking code.
Of code. I don't know if you guys can see shit like this, but look at that's all code. You guys ain't gonna be able to zoom in on that because of the glare and shit. But that's
I don't even know if it is. That probably is still good.
And there was shit that I missed in between. So bouncing in between everything, there's another message. In Detritus, there's a tool you will need that is not within the toolkit. You have it. There is also a tool within the toolkit which you have not yet needed. You will need it. Right? So like, okay, that's the fucking decrypting shit. And then the very last message.
Yeah, homies, the gatekeeper. You definitely the Scrollkeeper. He is though, dog.
And this next message was like, if you're and this was
bro,
like,
the fucking what's that one fucking the gut? What's the one
ripping out your
guts? God damn! Hey! And is there a secret in that song? Is there a secret in that song? I feel like there's a secret. I feel like there's a secret in the beginning of Ripping Out Your Guts. Well, there's a secret.
Was it in the beginning?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you guys go figure it out. There's a lot of shit. Hey, and if you haven't found Apogee through the scroll creeper, I'm gonna get this out of the way. If you haven't found it, if you haven't did the scroll creeper shit, if you do a lot of shit on detritus, if you listen to a lot of the reverse shit, now listen to what I'm telling you. There's a number close to the end somewhere. There's a number where you can get Apogee the same way that any scroll keeper person who's kept up with it did. The same way, but you have to still decipher what the fuck he's saying.
Yeah, he said that a long time ago that the EPs would be hidden in detritus as well, right? Yeah, so there is a way. Solid said, really, I don't want Jiggy to go into it now because it would be spoiling it, you know what I'm saying? But Jiggy then did make a whole comprehensive list of all like the backwards shit, all of the numbers and all that for it. And yesterday, then we just started calling numbers.
Bro, when I told him, like, Jiggy, you have to do it. I was like, all right, bet. I was saying here.
Ooh, it was hard as fuck.
Blam Blam, ooh, boy. Hey, Mikey said right now, hey, Dev asked me, like, what's your favorite track right now? I was like, right now, I would say Blam Blam. I got 17 pounds up in 17 clips. I'm a juggalo boy off that 17 shit. Woo.
Dog.
Yeah.
Hey, Shaggy there goes hard on this. Dev is brings that wicked funk so nasty.
Hey.
Bro, but even on that, on the CD it says lumberjackin', on the digital it says lumberjack, but on the CD it says lumberjackin' for that track. Dog. That motherfucker, he was bleeding Gums Murphy up in that bitch, dog. Getting down, bro. Shout out Dev, dog.
Dev
just when you thought, you know what I'm saying?
Just when you thought Dev couldn't get.
Make it happen. Please, seriously. Look, dog, if you guys watch the hosts, you guys know that I need to be on that fucking host that shit, dog.
Host the most.
Hey,
host the most.
I'd be happy just to be a guy in the captain of the stage. Make that happen. I'll be there.
Hey, the main thing is, hey, we ain't doing it without the love from y'all, the support from y'all. Same thing, hey. And
I love being on the stage,
hey,
Get a couch and be on that.
Big shout out to Thug Love Show too. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't doing this without the support from y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's community shit, man. Y'all support us. You guys are always in the show. TPC's always here.
Thug Love Show.
We pop in a Thug Love Show. You know what I'm saying? Hey, just like everybody says, we go hard for the culture. Like Bobby Blaze, man, just said too. Thug Love Show goes super hard for the culture.
TPC, my guy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, big shout out to
TPC, the guy, you know what I'm saying? Like I gotta kick it with the rest of the homies so I can be as cool with them as I am with TPC. TPC, that guy though. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but after all,
I'd crumble your jaw for TPC. You know what I'm saying?
You're very well, yeah, we kind of. Hey, so after all this shit, shall I read the last message, right? If you are reading this, you have graduated. Your connection to me and to each other is set in stone. Unlike the others, your journey through detritus will begin at the portal to Apogee and Refuse. To open the portal for the graduates before the arrival of the lost and dance first in the illumination of that which has been kept in the dark. One or more of you must deliver your flesh here. So then it gives you this address, right? To this fucking payphone.
Sketchzilla.
Yo, in Detroit, Michigan.
Did you send that?
I might have sent the picture. So there's a payphone that's legit on the south of 23rd Street, just south of Breckenridge Road, or Breckenridge Street, whatever, right? It says be there at 4:18, 3:30 p.m. Eastern. Can you see it? Yeah, that's the payphone. So, yo, again, big shout out to the Discord.
This was next to the payphone. So whoever lives in that trap house handles all their business from that payphone.
So, again, man.
This is the block that it is on.
Yeah. So, again, big shout out. Hey, the Scroll Keepers. I can't remember all who went. I have to go back in Discord, and I'm sorry. I apologize, but I will shout y'all out. But there was 3 people that were in the Scroll Keepers that went to that payphone, right? So the message they got so after that address, there's a message that says, don't be late. The Scroll Keepers who accept this task must be prepared to deliver a message to the graduates in the Discord. Graduates on Discord should assemble in a new thread, #graduates, to await the opening of the portal. So you know I was in there, man. You know what I'm saying? I was in there, motherfucker.
Yo,
So then-
shout out though.
Yo, what up, though? And then there was more shit. So there's more these movies, Creep, part 2, part 3, part 4. What was that?
He said demos with his heavy agenda. I gotta stop biting. Lingo's hard, dog. Then you pick that shit up and just start running with it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
So now you get all this other crazy shit, and then there's codes. Then there's fucking Apogee.
Straight up, bro. Like this shit was even more next level. This was outside of fucking 6 rednecks in the back of the truck. You know what I'm
You
saying?
could get that shit.
Yeah.
I'm guaranteeing you, if you didn't have the help of everybody, I swear, everybody in that Discord, again, big shout out.
Culture collab of the fucking century, motherfucker.
You heard me? But yeah, so after all that shit, then you get the goods. You get the real goods.
Yeah, and
And I
like I said, you can't spoil any of
I
that.
can't spoil any of that yet.
You can't play any of it right now.
But what I will tell you,
None.
detritus is here now. So if you go through detritus, if you do your scroll keeper
Much love,
diligence,
Mike. Appreciate that.
or you do whatever you fucking do, reverse those messages in detritus. Call the numbers in detritus. You will find Apogee through that shit, and eventually you'll get to fucking refuse.
Yeah, and man, I'm telling you, like,
and then you get
full.
And I got these 3 days, the 18th. So 3 days before the detritus came out.
Full spoiler, but no spoiler. What you will hear are 2 vastly different EPs. Both hit so fucking hard in their own ways.
And different. So, oh my god, bro.
Yeah, they're so different. And
Apogee,
hard
hey,
in their own ways.
yo, the last track on Apogee. I'm just gonna say, I'm not even gonna tell you, but the last track on Apogee.
We're getting there, man. Help us get there, TPC.
The last track on Apogee.
Watch, it'll happen once we get them on our show.
Yeah.
We'll fucking
You know,
go over
Webshow.
1,000 once
Hey, but
TPC.
if you fuck with Hell's Pit, the last track
my
on
God.
Apogee. The last track on Apogee. That's all I'm gonna say. The last track on Apogee.
All I was gonna say was, King of Wisdom.
Yeah, Wraith King. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Bro.
God. Oh, yes. God damn it. Devereaux is a fucking master. Ouija Mac is a fucking mastermind. There is like, he
There's
learned
no way
so much.
there is no other way to explain what the fuck Chapter 17, Ouija Mac, whoever had involvement, Cat Buck, Hex, whoever had involvement in this whole saga, this whole fucking from Juggalo, Ohio, with this fucking poster. This fucking poster, right? So it's from Juggalo, Ohio, you get this number.
Man.
All this shit. Have you dreamed this, man? Until the release of Detritus. If you guys, man, like Bobby Blake said, he wasn't there for a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? We helped each other out. You know what I'm saying? He got what I gave him. I gave, you know what I'm saying? I got what he gave me and shit. But if you guys like slept on any of this and didn't participate at all, like if you participated midway, you probably
That's understandable if you couldn't.
It is. It's real understandable if you couldn't. But I'm saying like if you could and you missed out.
100%, dog.
Oh my god.
Yo, I'm fucking well that blood rotation's going on. I'm just doing fucking some nitrous to hang out of that conversation.
But yeah, straight up, if you had the chance to do this and you didn't, and like you really fucking missed out on one of the dopest.
Prez Murderous couldn't either, and Prez Murderous is
Yeah.
the president. You know what I'm saying? He's an official already fucking wicked warlock, wasteland warlock. You know what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying is like, man,
Chop shit.
if you could and did not fucking, I mean, eventually, if you got an Apple phone, I can send you my notes right now and give you everything on it that I have, and you will get what you need.
Yeah.
But there might have been some things I missed, but like, either way. But if you missed out on this and you could do it, like you missed out on a dope ass fucking experience. Like you see me tweet it, you see me, whatever, Facebook, Instagram, whatever you follow me on. This has been one of the dopest, if not the dopest, freshest fucking hidden song, track, album, EP, whatever.
3-month experience, too.
3 months. Yeah, dog, this shit didn't stop. It did not stop because, like, again, like Bobby Blake was saying, I was on Twitter, I was on Instagram. I don't even fuck with Discord like that, except for that, like he said, we had shit with our homies for the gathering. But there's a lot of shit that like I don't fuck with it like that. I was like, I'm gonna join Discord because I'm trying to keep up with this shit. A homie, I'm believing it's Goalkeeper 19. Correct me if I'm wrong. If anybody else is watching from that, but the Discord, if you're in the Discord, there's a map where he breaks down pretty much everything. So you gotta find it. You know what I'm saying? He'll break it down and tell you if you want to find it yourself, you can stop at a certain point and keep going. But I believe it's Goalkeeper 19. I could be wrong, but he was a big. I think even Ouija tweeted him out and said him. So he was a big Android helper.
Oh, okay.
Before everybody didn't have an Android, Goalkeeper 19 was.
That's what's up, man. That shit was not made to be helpful for Android devices. It didn't seem like. I know Prez Murders wasn't able to do it or whatever, but Jiggy kept everyone in the know if they wanted to know. So Jiggy would also, often tell Prez Murders to like, I can tell you guys everything. You know what I'm saying?
Just don't like
when we'd be like when I say when we'd be at these shits like because we were doing Trash Fire during that like the beginning of it then too, and every time we'd be over there. Jiggy would be showing Pods, Jiggy would be showing Press Murderous, he'd be playing the hymns for them and stuff.
Yeah,
Like they
like,
were
my whole thing was like, I'm gonna spread it for those, you know what I'm saying? But like, just the whole shit was like, I don't know, man. It was just a dope experience. So if you didn't do it from the beginning and you did it halfway still, you probably got a lot of the dope shit. But from beginning to end, that was probably the most dope shit I've ever did.
Especially like
as
gratifying, would you say?
Yo, so satisfying, gratifying, whatever you want to call it.
Because as a Ouija fan, then you got to get then these two EPs outside of just the hymns and the fucking Deathflix and chill type beat or whatever, all those other type shits. Even outside of that, to make it all the way through and get these two hidden EPs, and what you still can, right?
Yeah, you still can. But you
to
have
get
to
this is so fucking awesome, man. And like hearing those, they're incredible. Like it's two vastly different projects.
We're gonna play snips.
I don't even know if we should, bro, because I don't want to spoil. I don't, especially. No, you can't play any of that. No.
This is the reverse one. Hold on.
You can play in reverse, but you can't play it.
We get
hold on.
No, because like
I already
it's like
this part
super
anyway.
spoiler.
So can I keep this way?
That's a super
We already
spoiler.
tweeted it. I already tweeted
If it's a super spoiler.
All
Oh my god, this is too
If it's
good.
a super spoiler.
Press Murderous hasn't heard this.
He hasn't heard of this?
Press Murderous hasn't heard this.
Oh.
Imagine me buzzing that crib and they mad as fuck. Think it's a bitch and they acting like thugs. You ain't a juggler, bitch, you a jug. They want that and they sounding like thugs. Up on the shit was
I cut the
Oh, wait.
Why you wanna be like us? Twist your finger with a C like us.
Turn it off, bro. Turn it off. Hey.
No more. But I'm saying.
You should not have played that.
I should not have played it. I'm sorry. I
But
apologize.
it's so hard that like when I heard I told Press Murderous, oh this shit is just
Bro.
yeah.
You said, why do you want to be like us?
Y'all saw my video.
Twisting your fingers with a C like us. Oh.
Man.
I ain't playing no more. Y'all done fucked up. Y'all done fucked up. I refuse to play that.
Well, I can't hear you. Hey, dog, hey, seriously.
Let's see what we got. Hold on. Real quick.
But so Stop it. All right, so if you listen to Detritus, you can hear Apogee backwards because you can just hear how it sounds. When you hear that in that track, go record that spot and then play it backwards to get this fucking EP. As simple as that.
Yo, and Apogee, I think is like it's a 10.6 megabytes. I think it's only like 7 minutes or some shit like that. 11 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. But
one's longer than the other, right? So
Refuse is
I think
long.
I think Apogee's only like
11. I think 11, and then Refuse is like 20.
Spill more sauce on it.
I ain't spilling no more sauce, man. I ain't spilling no more sauce. Look,
because I feel like it does. It spoils it.
It spoils. Hey, listen. If you guys are listening and you guys really want to navigate it, if you guys really want to navigate to try this, like I will help you guys. I will guide you, but I will not tell you how to get, unless you absolutely like, yo, bro.
Shout out TPC for sending everyone from the Thuggalo Show Discord. If you're new here, man, hit that subscribe, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Much motherfucker love.
But
out time, baby.
That's where we at with I don't want to go no more because we could do a whole show on this shit, like legit.
Like there was gonna be a whole like standalone video.
I still wanna do
think
it.
we should do it.
We
Gimmick
should
up, you know
do
what
it.
I'm saying? With Jiggy on it, just to talk about it.
I wouldn't mind even hitting up some of the people in that Discord, like
Yeah, getting little clips of that in there too.
yeah, come up on the show with us, man, and explain how your experience was. Because a lot of motherfuckers helped me out.
Like a testimony of this.
I know Bobby
That's
Blair.
the name.
You know, everybody's bigging me up like, oh, Jiggy's the scroll keeper, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, but there was a lot of help along the way.
Well, because I wasn't that tapped in to the rest
I
of
feel
it,
you.
know what
I
I'm
feel you.
saying? So,
But I'm just saying, I just want to give props to everybody else who helped me along.
So
who helped me
in our squad, in our motherfucking
I'm a
circle,
top
you know what
scroll
I'm
keeper,
saying?
but-
Jiggy is fucking the elite fucking scroll
Top
keeper there.
flight.
100%.
I'll be
F-L-Y.
back.
You know, when Jiggy graduated, he got, you know, love from all of us on that shit, you know what I'm saying? Because he did put in the work though. But and shout out to everybody else who did. Like I know a while back I had said, I was really saying like how I felt bad for Prez Murderous being left out, so I was like downplaying how fresh it was to be a scroll keeper on the Weekly Wicked Web Show, and people were like, really? And I was like, no, but my friend Prez Murderous, the fucking Prez, can't participate, so yes, it sucks. It does suck, you know what I'm saying? But really, like Jiggy said, it was so fresh. Like those days, like Sal said she's got screen caps. Like if you go back to my shit, it's fucking like all the shit is screen caps on here then. So like even you know,
Yeah, that's it.
just all
He spilled the sauce.
yeah, all screen caps of the shit then too. Almost like Jiggy was going extra hard on it, and I was going slightly hard. Like I said, I was cheating off of Jiggy's shit. You know what I'm saying? So there was, like I said, there was like 2 times when the Instagram handle got released. I found all that stuff out before Jiggy was able to crack it, and I got to it all. And I explained to him, here's where you at least start, and then he got to it and all that shit, and then asked me if he was on the right trail. Fuck yeah. So that made me feel good as fuck. But the rest of it, I was like, all right, Jiggy, like, am I right? So I would like screenshot him stuff that I was doing all the time. Is this right? Is this where I should be? Is this the thing? You know what I'm saying? And Jiggy would be on it. Yeah. Or hey, look here, you're doing this right, but try this or whatever. And I'm like, oh, fuck yeah. You know what I'm saying? And even near the end, I didn't follow through all of the tasks, but Jiggy Fresh showed me a bunch of the shit and then helped me get through and get the EPs and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Terry the Thuggalo. Shout out Terry the Thuggalo. Shout out
Terry.
Shout out all the people coming from the Thuggalo Show Discord, TeamMUJ's Thuggalos, you know what I'm saying? But shout out TPC for showing love all the time, you know what I'm saying? We chopped it up with TPC at the Gathering last year, and I look forward to seeing him again this year. That's the shit, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody else. If anyone who's coming in from the TPC or the Thuggalo Show Discord or whatever, go ahead and fucking hit a sub button and let us know. And like the Thuggalo Show, we're also giving away a Gathering ticket plus a fit.
Yeah,
A fit from the DIY Ninja himself, James Fiend, who you've seen Ouija rocking his shit in like several videos.
I call this shit Fiend Gear.
Fiend Gear, hell yeah.
Fiend Gear.
The vest that I wear all the time that has my arms attached to it.
Yeah.
He isn't quite
I got a Fiend.
to it.
Oh, Fiend Gear? Yeah, I could understand why, because Fiend Gear sounds a little weird. But
No.
I dig it. But once you know it's coming from James Fiend,
James Fiend is
a little weird. But the vest that I rock everywhere that Strife says that my arms are attached to is a James Fiend fucking shit then too.
I got mine hanging up somewhere over here.
So he'll be doing. We're waiting for him to let us know what he's adding to this giveaway, so we can know if we're doing 2 prizes or 3 prizes. But I think we should do 2, where it's like a fit and the ticket. You know what I'm saying? So you either go to the Gathering and you find your own fits to wear, or you don't and you get a cool fit to wear to the Gathering on your own dime. So.
So all right, we're done navigating.
Damn.
But I mean, we could do a whole nother episode. I'm still down.
It really doesn't end though, like Jiggy said there. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of shit we skipped.
Save some for later.
Because then in Detritus, you will have to decode a lot, and there is almost every track has something hidden inside of it.
I got a text message back from one of the numbers that I called. Should I read the text message?
Yeah.
So okay, so the number.
Did you ever respond to the text?
I did.
If
They
you
never-
were juggalo, you were not alone. $500 offer. Damn, that's wild.
So I call this number. I gotta find my notebooks upstairs somewhere. But I have all the numbers written down, what city and state the area code's from and shit, all this shit. But so I called this number and it said at the tone, leave a message of your detailed dream. Leave a detailed message of your dream. Right? So I was like, I hung up. I was like, all right, this is dope, but it's weird. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that. So then maybe an hour later, I got a text message that says, have you ever questioned the nature of your reality? And all I responded was, only to navigate detritus. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know what to say. I haven't got a text back, but like.
So I'm sure that is like that is probably that dream number. Dream. What's the dream therapy? What's the
yeah? I don't know what the number is, but I got the. I mean, I do know.
But I feel like like even just that, where some of these numbers have been in existence for a while. That dream number has been in existence for a while. There's another number that was the first number that I called, had to be a random. That's been probably
never
out
gonna
there. That's probably been out
you
there.
Got Rickroll.
Yeah.
You got Rickrolls on some of these numbers, bro. That's what I'm saying. If you guys have not had the experience, like if you've been scroll keeping this whole time, like please do me a favor and go back and reverse anything you hear on detritus, because there's so much shit. And like I swear I took a picture of it. Bobby's like, yo, Jiggy's got this. I was like, all right, yeah, bet. I went through everything, listened to every. I think there's maybe two things that I missed that I caught earlier today that I might have missed. But at the end of every song, there's like almost every song.
Yeah.
There's a phone number. Yeah. And you call these phone numbers, and it's like there's one that I want to do with Bobby today, but I gotta find a notebook. But there was one where you called, and it was this.
You want to call one right now?
Online?
I got the note.
Which one do you want to go back to the other side. Did you get? Oh fuck. I'm gonna call one right now. Hold on. Let me find it.
Yeah, Jiggy will call one right now.
Ladies and gentlemen,
straight up. Yeah, Jiggy legit sent me at least one full list of pictures of the shoes.
Yeah, like there's one full list. There's a whole nother picture.
Yeah, this was like, oh, you can't even see that. But yeah, it was a whole list of fucking phone numbers. Jiggy wrote it down quick as hell. Yes. Yeah, I should see what else I'm looking at on my phone too. All right, well, Jiggy,
I'm trying to figure out which one.
Jiggy's going to call one of these numbers here in a second. Shout out to everybody who's been tuning in with us tonight, man. We definitely appreciate it. I know that we wrapped up that shit trash.
What song did I tell you guys the other day? What song was it?
I don't remember. And that tour is coming up. You know what I'm saying? We were talking about the Shaggy Two Dope tour. The Quest for the Ultimate Groove, featuring DJ Clay, Odd Squad Family, Terry Diaz, and motherfucking Shaggy the Airhead. Shaggy Two Dope and Shaggy the Airhead going on the road, you know.
Shaggy times two, bro.
So yeah, we'll probably be pulling up on Joliet for that Junta. I'm hyped for that. We were talking about that earlier, but man, it's always dope when Shaggy Two Dope goes on tour alone. I know people act like that's like never happened, that the Clowns have never went on tour.
Everybody's all hyped up like, oh no,
ICP can they can go on tour alone, but they can't tour together. Like, dog, like I'm Shaggy. I know for his last two records has went on solo tours with it. In 2006, me and Jiggy Fresh saw DJ Clay DJ for Shaggy Two Dope on the Fuck the Fuck Off tour in 2006. You know what I'm saying? Violent J wasn't on that tour. You know what I'm saying? In 2015, I saw Violent J in South Haven, Indiana, with Jump Steady hyping in a wrestling ring by himself. You know what I'm saying? So it's not
when I first moved back, we went to the fucking ICP show, the Wicked Weekends.
Yeah, Shaggy went on tour with Ouija. the TeamMUJ Ouija connection really started during that tour because while we were like copping merch and talking with Ouija and Chunk, Ouija realized that we had did like a review of something and we're like had like nailed a bunch of shit that we were talking about it or whatever, and that kind of like, and then we saw him the next week or like later on that week, and that's when Jiggy was like the first Golden Gary because he was yelling Majesty again.
Honorary.
Yeah. So
I'm the first.
he was like the first of it though. So if you guys act like they've never went on tour before, Shaggy's releasing an album, so obviously he's gonna go on tour for it. And why would they give you ICP right now when it's supposed to be a farewell thing? You know what I'm saying? So we'll get ICP at the Gathering, and we'll get Violent J before that, and Shaggy after that. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's like obviously there's
lineup for that. You know,
obviously there's things going on. We're not gonna lie and pretend that there's nothing in the fucking culture going on or whatever. But I just don't feel like people always want to take the farthest stretch on things, and like I feel like you really show your lack of knowledge when you're like, oh, they're going on tour solo, bitch. They've been on tour solo. You know what I'm saying?
It's not like it's the first time.
Y'all sound like a bunch of Rachel Pauls in this bitch.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
whoa, easy.
Oh wait, we can't edit things out anymore. Oh damn, man, straight up. Oh, fuck that. No, it's all good. But yeah, man, I'm hyped for that. I know that.
Go back to recording.
I gotta look back. It seems like it's longer now, or I don't remember when we first started doing the road to the Gathering of the Juggalos. We usually pick it up at some point when we start doing the road to the Gathering of the Juggalos. But on like the 5th of next month, we're 90 days away from the Gathering, right?
So Cinco de Mayo.
On Cinco de Mayo, we're 90 days away from the Gathering of the Juggalos, and we will be slowly rolling out what TeamMUJ has always called, like, you know, fucking WrestleMania, we point to the sign, bitch, the road to the Gathering of the Juggalos. During the road to the Gathering of the Juggalos here at TeamMUJ, like in the couple years previous, we'll have performers from the Gathering of the Juggalos. We'll have hosts from the Gathering of the Juggalos. We'll have guests on the show who will be telling stories from the Gathering of the Juggalos, and then we will also be announcing several details of what we will be doing at the Gathering of the Juggalos. And I know in the last video we talked again that we will be bringing back the 2nd annual TeamMUJ Informed Juggalos Craft Beer Exchange. The intergalactic Craft Beer Exchange will be going down this year at the Gathering of the Juggalos, and I am excited to say that even though we had a fucking little fucking wrench thrown in the spokes this morning, we have a date and time set for the 2nd annual TeamMUJ Informed Juggalos Intergalactic Craft Beer Exchange going down at the 23rd annual Gathering of the Juggalos. I'm not going to tell you that today, obviously, because again, we had a little fucking stick thrown in our spokes this morning and it changed some of our planning up.
More details soon to come.
More details soon to come, but the TeamMUJ Informed Juggalos Intergalactic Craft Beer Exchange will be happening as an unofficial Gathering of the Juggalos event this year.
So bring your craft beers from your city, from your state, whatever your best shit is.
Yeah, bring like, because Matt Murder's gonna be running cameras through the whole fucking craft beer exchange because he doesn't drink. So bring Bud to smoke up what Matt Murder is. But the craft beer exchange last year was fantastic. This year it's gonna be
Bud them beers, Bud beers, Bud beers, Bud beers.
Yeah, Bud beers.
This year it's gonna be even more crazy, and we're gonna get the word out even more so that all you guys can bring your favorite beer and join us along with our homies from Informed Juggalos, man, because last year they really killed it. As far as any other details for the Gathering of Juggalos, like I said, we will start rolling it out next month as we start the road to the Gathering of Juggalos. Really hyped for this year, man. Like really honestly, like I just like we're working on a bunch of shit. I just showed the boys something today when I got here for like, man, so like we're extremely hyped for that shit, and I just couple more weeks and we'll start spilling the sauce on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, tonight really wanted to just get out here and chop it up with you guys for a little bit, talk some shit. Hell yeah, dog. Honestly, man, I'm like, because they moved it up a month, like I just feel like, oh, cool, we get together earlier. We get to get together sooner. You know
Right
what I'm
into the
saying?
4th, right on the 4th.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll get to celebrate our Juggalo independence on July 5th.
Our freedom.
Dog. Oh, learn.
Freedom.
I doubt they won't do freedom since they're doing the. Well, I don't know that one, the second show, because that first show they're just doing the fucking 1999. Oh no, because they're doing the playlist from the tour that never happened. But man, hey, look, like I said, Matt Murders was questioning the other night if we'd go 3 hours today, but your boy was drinking till 4 o'clock in the morning, so
I'm already starting to feel it.
you know, so we will not be. We're gonna go smoke some gentas and all that other shit. But hey,
look at these fat motherfuckers.
I just gotta say, man, everybody in the fucking chat and who will be watching this over the next couple of days, I fucking love you guys. We love you guys, man. Without y'all, there's none of this. So, and that means this whole fucking Juggalo shit. You know what I'm saying? So much love. Bump detritus. Yeah. Hopefully you guys get to open those portals to the second fucking to those EPs, man, because you're missing out if you haven't heard them. Shout out to Jiggy for schooling us on, and graduating from the Scroll Keepers Academy.
Top flight.
Shout outs to Prez and everyone on chat.
Shout out to Bobby Blake.
Much love, guys.
Troopers going wang.
And I'm gonna drink this other one too.
I don't know if I'm gonna drink anymore.
So
I can see it. I can see it on your face right now. But hey, man, after show on the IG, catch Thuggalo show this weekend and every weekend.
Right now.
Catch us when you can. And much motherfucking love. Yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one, man. Until then, I'm your boy Bobby Blaze.
I'm your boy Jiggy Fresh.
Now I'm Press.
We'll see
We love you.
It's the weekly Wicked Web Show with TeamMUJ. Family united, not divided, let me hear you say. It's the weekly Wicked Web Show with TeamMUJ. Family united, not divided, let me hear you say. It's the weekly Wicked Web Show. It's the weekly Wicked Web Show.